Good morning, couch potatoes. We are live at the sickest A-frame in Southern California, and our analyst today is none other than Cory Lopez. The core score is off the freaking charts today. Thank you, Cory, for coming here and reporting on the news with me, this live swell event we got here at Lowers. Also, another possible analyst showing up is the other half of the dynamic duo, Chris Ward. Last night he said he'd be here down here around 9, but now he's saying 10:30. His e-bike broke, so he's got to ride his normal bike, and I think he's got to drop the kids off. But where's Wardo? It's standard deal, right, Cory?
Wardo, yeah, hey, I know this world, yeah. Where's Wardo? He'll show up. He'll eventually get here right when the horn's about to blow. He'll be in the water with the jersey on.
Last 30 minutes he'll show, but we're hoping Wardo will show up. But thank you so much, Cory. And Cory's Groms are behind us. I think, what, are they going to go surf?
Yeah, they're going to go ride some waves. You know, the waves look really fun. There's still plenty of swell in the water, and yeah, it's going to be a great, nice day. A little south breeze, but perfect for the lefts. Luke will be stoked.
Nice. Yeah, what would you give this day at on a lower scale from 1 to 10?
I think the swell is up, but it's a little comboed out, which peaks it up a little bit, kind of makes those rights shift into like 2 to 3 maneuver waves instead of that traditional long, like, you know, get that 4 or 5 just roper. But so I kind of like that because you can just knock it out real quick, bigger moves. But the south wind's kind of cheese breezing those rights up right now, so I would, if I was going on, I'd stick to the lefts for sure, especially being a goofy foot.
Okay.
Or do airs on the rights, I guess. Like
Cory's claiming lefts.
There's right air bowls, though.
Yeah, it looks pretty fun. So, Groms are going to go out, and why don't we go, you know what, I want to thank our sponsors on this episode because they're helping us make this happen and supporting us big time. So, first sponsor of the day is Yucca Fin Co. Code, use that. Yep, look at Cory's got them.
Got the fins.
Use
right
that
here.
code COUCH20 for 20% off at yuccafins.com. And these are sick. There's the QR code. They're made for people who love the ocean. And I'll say this is the sickest part about Yucca. Like, this guy's like the Matt Biolas of fins. Like most fins, they just make one mold and it's the same mold. So this guy's into it. They have different flexes, different lengths, different stiffness. Like it comes in stiffness, soft, and ultra soft.
This is nice.
Yeah, and then Noah, give us this is the other cool thing he does that nobody does.
Okay, he puts in the pads for extra charge, and actually he's giving 20% off that on this deal that we have on the couch. So you can get the Primo fins and the pads for 20% off for each thing because it's a separate charge for the pads. But the coolest thing about it is it's inline drainage, so the sand just goes straight out. That's like one of the big deals on these.
And these are wedge guys, right?
Yeah. These are like all the wedge lokes. This guy a wedge loke from way back, and
plenty of sand there.
Yeah, but they take their fins like dead serious. It's like you guys and your boards. Like this is like what their equipment is, and he does all different kinds of shapes and sizes. And the coolest thing is the padding things. Your feet just get so blown out in those things, and the padding just keeps it all soft. So yeah, Sean Starkey.
Yeah, that's one thing. I'm pretty casual, but I have a pair, and I've had them for about a year. And I used to get blisters on all the other ones I would wear. These ones super soft. I do the soft, so not the stiff, but super nice.
Omar goes soft. Okay. That's one sponsor, and our other sponsor for this episode is Kook of the Day. Sickest sponsor.
Now I know you guys have me on here.
Well, we're all kooks in our own way. We all started out little kooklings, you know? And then eventually, if we're lucky as all day, we end up like Cory Lopez, one of the gnarliest guys on the planet.
But we all still kook out.
Yeah.
It still happens.
We fall in the kookdom here and there. It's okay to be a kook. But yeah, you got to follow Kook of the Day OG because their other one, I guess a couple people complained or something, got taken down. But
what?
Yeah, no, it would be an honor privilege to be featured on Kook of the Day. I hope I get there one day.
So they have to bring it all back?
Yeah, they got to start all over again. Yeah, or it's in Instagram purgatory limbo. They might get out of jail.
Someone got all mad.
Someone got upset.
Posted on it and cried.
I think so.
Oh wild.
Dude.
I don't know the inside story, but I have a feeling that's what
Take life
happened.
so seriously, man.
But yeah, but if you want to, if you love Kook of the Day, and I've had a couple laughs on that thing, and I would laugh at myself if I was on that thing. But go follow
Hey.
Kook of the Day OG.
We
Yeah,
all do stuff to get on there, but just pray no one filmed it. But you know it happens.
Yeah.
And I have to say, like, the coolest thing there, too, they're not trying to shell anything on our show. They just want you to go follow them and have fun and laugh and stuff like that. So it's super cool that they're sponsoring the
Yeah.
show.
Look, they're not even hawking any product on you. It's
I mean, they
just-
got shirts and stuff. You can
Oh,
probably
we
find
got some little
That's cool.
shredders.
Yeah. Okay.
Getting ready.
Okay. The Groms are getting ready. Let's get them over here.
One last thing,
oh,
too.
Sorry.
The new intro music that we have, just a huge shout out to the guys that produce that for us. It's Gum Music, Global United Music. Guys just saw the show. They loved it. They made that for us. Talked to them a little bit. And I think rips.
Thank you, Gum.
Yeah, Vidal,
Okay. Oh
look at
my
that.
God. Gnarliest Grom squad's walking up. Oh, do I have my mic thing? Where's my mic? Noah? Huh?
Hi, Luke.
No? Oh, you didn't set it up. See, this is what happens on our show where we have all these discussions and then it doesn't happen. Okay, here's the Groms. Give us your name.
Luke Lopez. Leila Lopez. Alana.
All right.
She's
What?
Lopez, too.
They're all Lopez's. What board are you riding?
I don't know.
That's the sickest Grom answer.
You know it's a good board. It's one of River Bailos' old ones.
4.9 driver 2.0. I don't know the leaders.
What board are you riding?
A 4.8 driver 3.0.
He's on a driver 3.0.
Okay.
He's got the medium mayhem fins
I'm riding
on.
a 5.1, but I have no idea which model it is.
I love the Groms. They don't even care. Just give them a board and they're out there.
She usually rides pocket rockets, but sometimes her boards don't say what they are.
That's
I know what I'm riding. My dad
Just know that your board match-shaped for River, so he took extra care in it. It's a really
Yeah.
good one.
that's the
He's got-
secret. You
she
just
gets the
grab Rivers
hand-me-downs.
boards.
Yep. You grab River's board, and you know it was well made.
Yeah. Okay. We can't wait to watch you strap.
Yep. Guys, a little south wind. The lefts could be maybe a little better with the breeze, but whatever you
Oh
find.
yeah, give him a little tip. What's the
Whatever
Cory
you find.
tip?
I mean, I think south wind, you usually stick to the lefts, but whatever comes to you is the way. Yeah, I know. I got 2 goofy foots, and Alana's a regular. But,
Oh, perfect. Alana's stuck because the other two are going to go left and she's going to
Yes,
get all
split
the
the peak.
rights.
What? I took you to Selena Cruz 2 years ago. All right.
Sick.
All right, well, you
Okay.
guys have fun.
Have fun.
All right, love you, baby.
That is sweet. Get the little love you before they go out. Look at that squad.
And that's their other buddy. His name's Rad.
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 R-A-D.
Officially Radley, but he goes
Radley.
by
Oh,
Rad.
that's sick. That's a rad name.
And there's River
There's-
Biolis. The crew heading
Oh,
out.
man. Could you imagine when you met Matt that you'd be sitting here doing a live show watching all your Groms go surf lowers?
Yeah. I've been on this point for a long time. Never thought of that back then. So,
When was your first trip here?
I think I first started surfing lowers. I would have been 12, so that would be the late 80s, 89.
Did your
It's a while
dad take
ago.
you here?
No, I just came out. My dad was like in the summers. He works hard, so he would just put me on a plane, send me out here to stay with friends. So back then, I would stay with Bob Hurley a lot, and his son Jeff is my same age, so we would just go
'Cause
around
you,
here.
You rode for Billabong and he was running Billabong USA, right? At
Yep.
that time?
Yep. So, and he was living up on the hill above Newport, and we would obviously a lot of Newport back in those days, the Wedge, all that zone, and then we'd get here as much as we could. But
Was it like as much of an epicenter as it is now? Like it's like kind of ground zero now, or was it just like?
I mean, it was always crowded, but not like today. Especially the Wedge. The Wedge just seems way crazy now.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Back then, we could go there like in the morning, super early, like almost by ourselves on like the smaller medium swell, like the swell it just had. Like it would be like minor.
Yeah.
compared
How
to
many
now.
surfers are out now? There's like 20 surfers out.
No, I watched the camera yesterday there, and I was like, holy cow! And it wasn't even like that good. Or maybe I didn't watch long enough, but it was.
Like guys surfing out there was a rarity back
YouTube
then.
glorified it.
Yeah, live surf shows and stuff.
Live surf shows are the worst. It's good though. Everyone's having fun.
Yeah.
So
Look at that left. See, like you said, oh, the lefts are sick. The kid just went down on the show. That's sick. So you spent a lot of time in my hometown, Newport, when you're young.
Yeah, that was late '80s, early '90s. And then I came here. I moved in with Wardo when I was about 15, living with Chris at his house.
No way.
Yep, with Hugh.
Did you guys meet? How'd you meet Chris? Just from surfing around here?
We were surfing the same spots. I was friends with Mike Riola, and it met Matt Biolis, and then they were started sponsoring them. And I was sleeping on those guys' couch back then at the Lost House in the Surf Ghetto. And, of course, Chris was over every day. They're giving them boards. Matt was just honing his skills. And me and Chris became close, and then he invited me to, stay at his house. I spent, probably two years at his pad. It was an upgrade from the Lost House couch, which was gnarly.
I bet.
It was a good part of life. You learn a lot on couches.
Couch surfing. Look at this guy's the original couch surfer, dude.
I spent years on couches.
The most.
A lot of them.
So, and you knew Mike Riola, who's Matt's partner at Lost, because Mike lived on the Gulf Coast, right, where you're from?
He grew up in St. Pete Beach, and I would go surf his home break quite a bit down Sunset. And here, there's Grom. Boom.
Oh, yeah. That's Castle Grom.
Oh.
You probably know all these Groms, kind of, because the kids are doing all the contests
I see a lot
now?
of my kids know all these kids. So
yeah.
They all surf together every day. And then I sit on the beach and film. I usually surf in the afternoon once they're tired.
So a lot of those clips, what we see of your kids, are you filming?
Me filming. I'm a filmer.
Oh, that's his brother, I think. These kids are brothers. That's the other brother.
They both got
same sponsors and everything.
I noticed that.
Did you and Shay have all the same sponsors in the beginning?
We did. We're both like Billabong, both Spectrum surfboards, Stylize back then. Trying to think what else. Mandalay Surf Shop. We had all the same sponsors back in the day. And then we kind of went our own ways as time went on.
So your dad was a surfer, right?
Yep.
What was the surf scene on like the Gulf Coast over there at that time?
Non-existent. They had little waves in the Gulf. The Gulf's horrible. There's like 60 days of waves a year, and it's wind chop. A couple glassy days sprinkled in. But him and his buddies just traveled a lot. They're always driving to the East Coast. They're going to Mexico. They're going to Hawaii. Like, as soon as they were out of high school, they loaded up a van, drove across the country, then like jumped over to Hawaii. He was a farmer in Hawaii for a while. Lived on a farm with my mom.
No way.
Yeah, grinding.
That's cool.
Yeah, grinding. And then
farming's gnarly. That's labor.
Yeah, and then they wanted to move back to Florida, but didn't have enough money. He had enough money to fly my mom home, and then he took a boat back. So the gnarliest thing is they hit a huge storm.
What? A boat from Hawaii all the way to Florida?
No, back to L.A.
Back to L.A. Yeah.
And then took a bus home. But things were different in the 70s, right?
No kidding.
People were tough.
For sure. My dad took a bus to El Salvador to surf.
Oh yeah.
Like, guys were doing stuff like that back then.
Well, he also has stories when he'd come surf lowers back in the day. They had to paddle in from up north, and they'd paddle into lowers. And he said the military guys, you weren't allowed to surf here. So they'd wait on the rocks. There's no leashes back then.
Oh, my God.
They would wait on the rocks in their boots, but they wouldn't get their boots wet. So if you could get your board before it was completely dry docked or they could grab it, you could get it.
This is like a full race for the board.
To get the board back off the rocks.
Dude, that'll make you really not want to fall.
You weren't always allowed to surf lowers.
Yeah.
It was an illegal event, but you could be in the water and surf it. You just couldn't be on the beach.
on land.
On land, yeah.
Yeah, it was part of the military base. I think Nixon didn't like the people walking on the beach too, or something, right?
I don't know. I don't know that guy.
Yeah, Nixon's house right there.
No, I know. Yeah, he was right in the corner.
Yeah,
right up there by
Let's go.
Casey Curtis's house.
Let's go. Perfect way to spend a Friday morning building golf clubs and watching the best guys in the biz rip. You potato emoji thing. Game on. These are all the people. Let's go, Cory, Alana, and Luke.
There we go.
You got any questions for Cory? Throw a couple questions at him. Yes, best show on YouTube. Thank you. Yes, great guess. 5x5 is the best film ever. Oh, we're gonna get into all that stuff.
Yeah, I brought a 5.5 19 1/4 today.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. It's sitting right over behind us.
Of course, he's got the 5.5 19 1/4. Cory Lopez at Lowers with the 5.5 19 1/4. Does it get any better? Maybe if Wardo showed up, it'd get a little better, but who knows?
Yeah, I knew like if we surfed at some point, Ward's gonna bring down this bluefish. He's been riding this bluefish every day lately. So I'm like, if Ward's going out, I'm going out and ride my fish. Me and him will go fishing together, potentially at some point today.
Who's this? Alana?
That's Alana right here.
Nice little cut back. Another little cutty.
Didn't quite work out.
Didn't quite.
Dry hair still though.
Right here, she's going right. She's like, everyone's gonna go left, so I'm gonna go right.
Yeah, look at that. Nice little morning crowd. Everyone's
Yeah.
probably like, oh, south wind hit. They went.
That's
Yeah,
like not even crowded for here.
No, I know. I heard yesterday was the most crowded ever. Like
Like
maybe not
ever.
Not ever. I have no idea.
Maybe,
but
you never know.
I heard it was like gnarly, proper
Oh,
crowded.
boy.
I know. I looked at the cam and I went elsewhere. I went south to some beach breaks.
What was the crowd like when you guys were first surfing? Was it a bunch of grumpy old guys snapping on you, or was it a bunch of kids like it is now?
It was always crowded, a lot less kids, a lot more localized. You know what I mean? Back when we were kids, people weren't as friendly as they are today.
Yeah.
I think that surf spots globally, people are a little kinder. There's still localism in certain places, but yeah, you would see more fights, you'd see more people getting snapped on in the old days. So it was a little more hostile environment.
Yeah. It wasn't like a place where you just drop the kids off and say, "I'll see you in a couple hours."
No, not even. I mean, you probably could, but like, yeah, you had to know how to operate the lineup better. I think kids kind of nowadays don't understand that the way it used to work, but it doesn't matter. They only know what they know.
Yeah.
So when we were kids, or when I was a kid, it was definitely a different scene.
Oh,
You
yeah.
had to mind your P's and Q's, especially going to other people's breaks. You know, you had to figure out who was the gnarly guys who you stay away from and all those good things.
Yeah, I think I got dunked a couple times for sure.
Oh yeah, I've had old men when I was a little kid swing on me.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
back in the
That
day.
never happened now.
No, you go to jail.
Sick. So, what did your dad drive you guys to the East Coast a bunch? Is that
Yeah,
how you guys would surf so much?
Yep, growing up on the Gulf, we would my dad was a road warrior, so we were 3 hours from where there'd be waves. Pretty much every weekend we were driving over to Melbourne or New Smyrna, you know, all that zone, and doing a lot of ESA surf contests back then. They had a really good competitive. They were like 2-day events back then. Like Slater was doing them, Kelly, Sean, Todd Morcom, David Spear. You know,
East Coast was heavy back
it was a
then.
heavy division, so there's a lot of good competition. It was really a good thing to get groomed on. I think that's
Oh.
part of why you saw me and my brother both become competitive. It was just what we were raised in, was a really competitive group of surfers. And then it went down to the hobgoods below that. I think a lot of that's kind of dissolved over the years over in Florida. I think our districts, amateur districts, have kind of teamed out. Doesn't
really?
have the vibe as when we were like back in the day. There were 2-day events.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
And it was legit. Like, and so now I think they can get it back if they want, but.
The West Coast, well, at least San Clemente, the kids are going bonkers here.
Yeah. Yeah, the best thing about going over there is USA Prime comes over there, and they come and put on events on the East Coast, and then the whole East Coast comes together and does those events, and then those are legit.
So you're pretty much like how your dad was now. You're taking the kids
Taking
to all the
kids.
events and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Alana. Whoa.
Oh, carve, wrap,
Cuddy. There we go.
slams it.
She got her hair wet. She's warmed up now.
Now she's warm. That was sick. Full rail carved, a section slam.
Here we go. Another girl, a nice little front side. Got on the left. Carving back.
So many girls out there now. It's like half and half almost with the Groms at least.
Yeah, especially out here. You see a lot of it. Our home break's not too much. Alana only has a few friends that come to the beach and surf with her, but she's always hoping for more. She's always like a new girl moves to town. She's like, all right, she surfs, Dad. Someone to surf with.
What kind? Oh, we got a replay.
Oh, here we go.
Dissect it, Dad.
Alana, nice little, just straight into it. Bottom turn, cutty. This is kind of, she didn't quite get in her layback. Her layback's kind of her patented move. That was a little snap to finish.
You could see it almost want to come out right there, though.
I told the kids from a young age that, like, one of Dad's moves, one of my patented moves is a layback, right?
Yes.
So I go, you guys all got to learn that. Like,
Gotta
it's just a
learn.
Lopez thing.
The Lopez layback.
So-
I think we got a couple clips of that.
They-
a little later or
They
whatever.
have it in their,
They got it in their repertoire.
yeah.
How, like, what kind of tips are you giving? How are you telling them like how to surf, or just what the wave conditions are doing, or?
It just depends on the day, yeah. Like, you got to tell them how the waves are, where to sit. Like, hey, we're going to surf inside out, or like, hey, it's big and solid, let's surf outside, you know, and just wait for the sets. But if it's slow, you'll surf inside out. Like, stay inside, just catch more waves, stay busy, and if you see a set, yeah, obviously paddle out. Little things like that. Foot positioning. Here's that one Grom.
Castle Grom.
Yeah. Let's see what he's got here. Section coming up. Boom.
Blast.
Nice snap.
Oh, sets
But yeah,
out the
foot
back.
position. I think as the kids grow, you'll see them go through transitions where all of a sudden go through a growth spurt and their feet,
Oh, yeah.
like, a lot of times the kids' feet get real narrow as they grow. They'll stretch, and then all of a sudden they're like not used to where their feet go on their new boards, and seem to get all narrow stance, and then they get narrow stance, they get all wobbly.
Yeah, I know. The growth spurts are crazy.
Yeah,
with
and then
kids.
so you're like, come on, like get your feet back wide. Anyway.
And then you got to get all different boards and stuff
New
too,
boards.
right?
Yeah, we just went to Biolis's last night, ordered some new ones.
Well, that must be handy to be so close with Matt.
Yeah, I've known Matt for many years.
Speaking of Matt, there's his kid.
Yep, River Biolis. Boom.
Oh,
Nice snap.
Oh.
Here we go. Let's see if he can finish.
He's eyeing up the end
He's
part.
eyeing up the end ball's getting a little bumpy down there.
That south wind's making it tricky
Nice.
on the rights.
Nice snap to start.
He gets the bombs already, huh? He's just waiting out the back.
Yeah, he's getting ready. I was at his house this morning. I picked him up and I was checking out his new quiver. He's heading to Endo soon.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
So he's stoked. I was like, oh, River with a new quiver.
River with the new quiver.
Yeah, Endo. I went to Endo last year with him and Matt and my kids.
I think I saw some of that footage in the new Fish series.
Yep, the new 5.5 series. I think eventually they're going to put all that out together as one.
As one movie.
Yeah. Nothing's on DVD anymore, but it'll be online somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you and Chris made those boards famous in the original 5.5, 19 a quarter. Like, I feel like back then everyone was on a shortboard and not, like, really willing to experiment. Like, what made you guys want to get on, like, different kind of boards like that as you're trying to, like, become, like, pro surfer tour guys?
I think Tom Kern just kind of we saw a little clip of Tom Kern on some weird board, and then Matt was obviously just made us a board, and I want to say that's how it went. And of course, whatever Matt gives us, we're gonna try.
But there's no mind blockage. Like, no, that thing's gonna like mess my surfing up. I gotta ride
No, we
my
were
shortboard.
kids, dude. Here's little Zoe Kina. This girl surfs really good.
Yes, Zoe.
She's a smart surfer too. I watch her eat. She surfs smart. She's good.
Are the other parents intimidated when they see that Cory Lopez is the dad of the kids they're surfing against?
I wouldn't know that. My kids, no, if they're from California or Hawaii, they already got an advantage over us. We come from Florida and we live in the mindset of sea wave, ride wave. My kids have no idea how to be patient and wait for the second, third, fourth wave of a set. So
I love that saying, sea wave, ride wave. Just if a wave's coming in, just get it. Yeah,
that's Florida mentality wind chop, right? We hardly get ground swells that have long interval multiple wave sets. So it's like generally sea wave, ride wave, like, you know.
No matter what.
Yeah.
I always remember on the couple trips I went with you would surf for a long time. Like,
for sure.
Where do you think that mentality? Like, some guys here, they'll surf like an hour and a half. Like, I'm done. Is that because you don't get many opportunities when you're a kid?
Yeah, that came from permanently living where it's flat and never getting waves to ride. And when you would go, you would just stay out all day. And you'd come and eat a peanut butter and jelly and drink some water and go straight back out. And me and Shay grew up just having, look at Luke.
Luke Armin guys.
Oh, strong Armin. Go on. Oh.
Woo. Skitter.
But yeah, so when we got waves, we were so stoked to have
waves. Oh, there it was.
The layback.
Was that the Alana Layback?
Alana Layback.
Maybe we get a replay. Did we get a replay on that one?
Yeah, he did. We'll get to
yes.
that. I think we just got the end of that.
Dad wants to dissect that one.
Yeah, so me and Shay would surf all day. Like one time me and Shay were in Panama and we had a contest, like the waves were really good. We're already out for like 7 hours and we're like, let's like just see who can go longest. And I broke my board at 11 and a half hours.
Oh my God.
Shay, it was already about to like dark, the sun was setting.
Yeah, was the sun even out that
Shay
long?
got to 12 hours pretty much. I'm pretty sure like right at 12 hours when Shay finally came in.
That's the sickest story. So the Lopez bro just comp out on how long they could stay out. You could beat that guy who just surfed for like 40 hours in Australia.
Here we go.
Yes, replay. We got the tail end.
We're coming in. Boom.
Oh,
there it is, Larry.
The Larry. She had
Alana
to learn
Lopez
that.
drop wallet.
The Alana Layback. Dad says you gotta learn the layback because that's what I did. Is she gonna have to pack like 20-foot barrels of chopu?
I told her she doesn't have to do that. I told her Luke might have to do that. Luke wants to do that. Alana is a little nervous in barrels right at this moment in life, so I told her you just do what's comfortable. you can't force someone to do that. That's a mindset that you have to own.
How did you get that? Do you remember like the first time you saw big waves and you're like, yeah, I could do this?
I think like I said, it's a mindset. You either have it or you don't. I don't think you can tell someone like you have to surf big waves. Like, it's just not going to happen. If you're scared of big waves, you're scared of big waves. If you're not, you're not.
And you can
like,
never overcome that?
I don't think so. Like, if you're scared of heights, can you overcome that fear? Maybe. I don't know. But, like,
it's just an inherent fear.
Yeah, I think you either want to surf big waves or you don't. Like, I wanted to. I saw big waves. I thought it was something to be fun. And here we go. Look at this.
Formed out. Whoa.
Little T. I think her name, that's Tegan, little Huntington girl.
Tegan, Huntington girl?
Yeah.
Luke.
Luke, the dude. Yeah, buddy.
Dude, don't miss Luke's clips, no?
I missed his first turn, yeah.
He's looking.
Blowing clips.
He saw a lobster in the bottom. This little girl, I don't know her name, but she's always out. I know the pink board.
She's color coordinated.
I just recognized the board and the hair bun. Ready to rip.
Formed out.
Do you remember like your first big wave session? Like we're like, oh, these are proper big waves.
I mean, I went to Hawaii at 12, maybe 11, and it was just me and my buddy, and we're just two kids from the Gulf Coast that didn't know much, and we went out at log cabins one day. We were staying right at log cabins with a guy that grew up with my dad, and who'd lived there, and we remember we were going to go out, and there's no one out at logs. The lifeguard pulls up and he's like, "You guys know what you're doing?" We're like, "Yeah, we do." We're like, "We're good. We got this." And we go to paddle out. And back then we were Grom. We still wore like mighty tighty whities under our board shorts.
Oh yeah, classic.
Because sport shorts gave you rashes back in the day. And so we are going to paddle out. I remember like paddling out. My buddy made it out, just snuck under this wave. I got slammed and like hit the reef, grinded on my back, ripped the string line out of my underwear.
Oh my.
Didn't make it out, and I got washed back in. I'm like, dude, that lifeguard is so right. Then my buddy's stuck out there. He was like, he ended up being bummed that he made it out because we realized how big it was. And anyway, he finally figured out how to get in. But we were young and naive and didn't know, but that was.
But you were still ready to go back out.
Yeah.
The next day or whatever.
Yeah, we worked our way up and started surfing Rockies in different ways, or more, and just we were there for like 2 weeks at my dad's friend's house, and yeah, it was epic.
You weren't scared.
It was actually Pete Hodginson.
Oh,
no way. We were staying at.
Yeah.
And Pete became a legendary photographer there on the North Shore. Has a killer spot there right behind Off the Wall.
And logs, you guys spent a lot of time. Like, you guys had the house there.
Yep.
When you guys
as we got older.
Yep. Logs is like if you don't know, like Logs is like it's like backdoor, but the reef has like giant pinnacles and stuff. It's like gnarlier reef.
It's an unpredictable reef. Like you don't know exactly when you fall. It can just be a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah. So basically, Cory and then would just surf the gnarliest wave on the North Shore.
When it's big, it can be radical. It's not like the flatter, backdoor and pipe, but a little more flat. Obviously, gnarliest can be super dangerous, but Logs has that little thing with a couple pinnacle rocks that stick out that could. Yeah, what's happening? Is got another Grom here. Oh,
Groms are frothing.
Wait, this kid's got an In-N-Out sticker on his board.
You're sponsored by In-N-Out? No way. What do you get? You get free hamburgers? Dude, is it sick? We're doing it for the Groms. We want to hype the Groms up.
What's your name, Grom? What is it?
Harvey.
Harvey, all right. Harvey's going to go shred, dude.
You've been on the show. There you go.
Harvey's been on the show.
Luke the dude's punting airs, and we're missing clips. See, this is what happens. You start missing clips.
Man,
get out there, Harvey.
Distracting us with your In-N-Out.
Blame it on Harvey.
Dude, Harvey's distracting us, and we missed. He didn't pull it, luckily, but oh my God, dude.
It happens.
Don't miss Luke's clips.
It happens. Just figure you're going to miss the best clip of the day every day.
Have the Groms ever got mad at you for missing a good clip?
Luke's getting close to some pretty big backside threes. I know I'll probably miss it, and he's gonna be really mad at me for sure.
Oh, I saw he did a sick one on his Instagram post.
Yeah, our home breaks are rights, so the kids have all spent probably 90% of their life on rights. There's almost no lefts at our home break, so they favor their rights.
Yeah, well, Dad had that big backside spin too, so he got to figure that one out too.
Here we go.
Hurley Grom.
Boom. Cuddy rebound.
Oh,
formed
sick
out.
Sick little redirection.
Yeah, I like the bottom turn. That was really good form.
Dude, Cory Lopez
He did a
likes your
sick
form.
fade back. And
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Well read. I think that's the hardest thing for kids sometimes is reading waves properly.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a minute to learn to predict what waves are going to do. Some kids get it easier than others.
Well, I'm sure you've traveled a lot with your kids, so it seems like they've gotten to surf a bunch of variety of waves already, right?
It's
Indo reef breaks,
Yeah.
and lowers, and
It's been fun. It's given me, I quit doing a tour and then I wasn't. Oh, here we go. Here's Rad.
rad.
You recognize Rad with that pink board? Boom.
Layback
Rad
pulls
with the
it.
Larry.
Yes, he
in the
claimed it.
claim.
That was rad. That was rad of rad.
So Rad his dad's a epic old school skater.
No way.
Yeah, like legit. And he has a killer skate park in his backyard that his dad DIY'd, like all concrete bowl. Really cool. And him and Luke, they don't actually ride traditional skateboards in it. They ride regular skateboard with a Carver front truck.
Oh, sick form route.
Yeah, that's Zoe. Kinda. Boom.
Kinda.
Boom. Like almost.
Swing back. You better not be missing Luke. Oh.
Where's he at? Little buddy.
I want to get a replay of Rad.
Do they live here? The dude.
That's from
Matt Lopez.
That's my brother.
Yeah, Matt.
Matt the Rat. He's getting married this January in Costa
Alana,
Rica.
best pound for pound surfer in the water. Dude, I can't
Sweet.
read those names. They're too far for me. But
Look like Kieran something? I couldn't tell.
yeah. Oh, replay a rad.
Oh, Rad setting it up. Boom.
Oh.
There we
Pops right
go.
back up. Bing.
And he was pumped.
He was pumped.
Live
He got
on
that claim.
YouTube.
Dude, you're live on the couch show. There's millions of people watching. Maybe
He's been
not.
surfing good this summer. I've stepped him up to bigger fins. It's definitely helped him.
Dude, how lucky. I know those guys are getting tips from you on boards and strategy. That's why I think the other parents must be like, oh man, my kid's got a heat with Cory Lopez kid. Dude,
Well, they all got coaches nowadays. So
What's
they're-
your guys' favorite surf spot of all time? That's I think for you, Cory.
Ooh. So I have some favorite sessions, like obviously Skeleton Bay. Joe, you went there
yes,
with
I got
me.
to witness that one in
I
real
got-
life.
Didn't I film one of your waves? Was
I
that
think
me?
Alec
Parker
grabbed the
filmed it.
camera.
Okay,
yeah.
I just saw it.
you were cheering me on.
I was cheering
so
you on,
psyched.
yeah. Joe got super barreled, but yeah, I did about 7 trips there back in the day when we first started surfing that wave, and not one of the trips was bad. So Skeleton Bay, I got Mundaka in 1996 before Surfline,
Whoa.
and we had it with only 7-8 guys out.
Oh
all
my
morning.
God.
It was dead flat. My brother was an OG original surf forecaster. He would look at the newspapers that had weather patterns on them.
Really?
They would post the actual current weather pattern on the newspapers in Europe. And we were staying in Zeralts in Spain, and Shay got the newspaper, saw the weather pattern. He's like, I think there's going to be waves tomorrow. And it was literally, it was ankle high the day before.
Yeah.
We get up in the dark. He's like, let's go, Cory. It's going to be up. We drive to Mundaka, never been there. And we go to the wrong side of it. It's like one bridge. You got to go left or right. We went right. You're supposed to go left. But anyway, we could see from the wrong side of the bay of Mundaka, like the river mouth, that the waves are. All you could see was like a so low tide is below sea level, and you could see spit just coming out above the sand and the top of the lip line.
Oh my God.
And we're like, what? And we're on the wrong side. I'm like, I just throw your wetsuit on. We're running. So it's low tide, you can run, and there's these big puddles. We ran and sprinted across, like it's pretty far. And
Yeah,
we
it's
just
a
ran
huge
across,
bay.
finally got in, jumped in the river, took the river out to line up, and it was 4 hours of heaven, like just as good as Mundaka as I've ever seen. And it was just amazing. And it was just the local boys, and we just all shared waves, and it was firing. That was one of my favorite sessions of my life.
Wow.
And then
So
later on, I
Shay's the
remember we were dead. We were cramping up, and then like I saw Dino and Tom Curran paddling out. All the boys showed up once they realized there was waves, but they're staying in France, so they had to drive. So they kind of missed the early dawn patrol. But Shay was on it. Like Shay was
That's
Surfline
crazy.
before Surfline for
So
us.
Shay's the original forecast guru.
Well, for me,
That's-
before Surfline. And all
Dude, how I was like you said you took the wrong bridge. How like before phones and maps, like would you guys just show up in Europe and just be like driving in circles? Like how would you
imagine like 17-year-old me and Wardo
Yeah, that's what
showing
I'm
up
picturing.
in Portugal, and somehow they'd rent us a car, and we
Really?
would be like, "How do we get to Peniche? Or how do we get to
Yeah,
like
how would
know,
you get there?
how do we get to where the contest is? You know?" And we're like 17, 18, trying to do the QS, trying to qualify for the tour, and just us two, literally. And
Literally,
maybe
you
like
and Wardo.
throw Gavin Beshin in on some of the trips, or like
Oh
you
my
know.
God.
Dean. We were stoked when like Dino would drive us around because he knew better everything where to go. He was
Right.
older. And
He'd been there maybe a couple
But
times.
I remember a couple trips were just me and Ward, and we're like looking at maps, making every wrong turn, and like you had a physical map and no cell phone, no phone.
Yeah, no, that's
no one to
so
call.
like
Yeah,
it's so easy nowadays.
it's so easy. It's like mindless. You're actually, I think, dumber because of it.
Yeah,
We're all dumber because of our phones.
totally.
Made life so easy, but so convenient.
You're just driving around for 2 hours and then you see the same restaurant you saw 2 hours ago. You're like, dude, we just did a huge circle.
I swear we've been in this roundabout. But what other good sessions? I had a magic session at Cloud Break one time on a turnover day, and those are the good days at Cloud Break because you had a turnover day back when it was a private resort, and all the guests would be leaving, and then the guests would be coming, but in the morning session no one would be out, and it was just like me, Ryan Hurley. Ryan Hurley was a boat captain running the thing there. Machado, Kelly,
Wow.
and it was firing like so. I've never
Like
seen
it's a full shift change and
shift
you guys are
change,
left out
and
there?
There's just like 6 or 7 of us out. They're like as good as it gets.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Is that one of your favorite waves, Cloud Break?
I liked it that day. I don't like it every day. I don't think it's consistently like my favorite wave, but it has its moments, just like anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, if you get any like,
Oh,
here's Luke.
Luke.
Let's see if we can get to a
Oh,
section.
connect this section, yes. Comes around
Jumps
it.
it.
Oh, carve wrap.
Carve back. Let's finish strong.
Oh!
They went for the too big of Larry.
He's going huge for the show. He wants a gnarly clip. He wants a huge
He
clip.
tried. He tried. Flew it
Yep.
a little too high.
I went to Fiji for the first time last year, but I like it, dude. It's like it's not it's challenging. Like it's not like a perfect wave. At least not when I was there.
That's what I said. It's not always that way. Like I've been to a lot of trips there. Like we used to have the events there, so I've done quite a few trips there.
Yeah,
But when you get it good, it's like so good.
it's all time.
Like I remember, like Roseman had a sequence from that session that was like back in the day when they'd do like a big sequence on the double page spread in the mag, and it was like a 25 shot barrel shot sequence of Roseman, and it was like I remember watching it live, like wow, that was an unbelievable barrel.
Oh.
And
Hey,
there
what's
goes.
he do wrong here? Just goes too big.
Too high. He should have been under it a little lower. He went up and too high, board shot the back.
What about since we're a news show, should we do our top news story?
Yes, very important.
Very important. We are a news show. That's why we're top news. Our top story of the week is ding, 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 the one everyone's talking about. CEO Eric Logan exits Brazil. I don't want to speculate on what happened, but who do you think should replace him? You got any opinion or anyone you think would be good?
You know, I used to do the tour, and I
Yeah.
used to sit on the meetings, and I was
That's why you're
fully current on that stuff, but I don't know. I don't go to the meetings anymore for the WSL, and I don't talk with the guys that are the top surfers in the world that know their opinion. They'd be the best guys to ask because they probably, you know, live it and breathe it. I'm just an observer now. I sit on the couch and watch with you, Joe. But I think that, you know, after there's been some things going on lately, I think it was just something that had to happen with him departing.
Do you think
know,
it
you've
should
seen
be
a
a
lot of-
surfer? Does it need to be
I
a
would
surfer?
hope it'd be a surfer. I really loved when we had the Dream Tour. I thought that was a great era for surfing when we were going around to all the best waves in the world. When Rabbit Bartholomew was running it, we had a surfer thinking like a surfer. I understand there has to be a business standpoint. They got to make it a profitable thing for people. Everyone's got jobs there. There's a lot of surfers that have jobs on here, and then just the infrastructure of everyone that runs the organization. People do this for a living, so they got to find a way to make it profitable. I think that was their goal there with him, and to see how that would go with not having a surfer involved. So yeah, is there a surfer that has the business mind that can do both at the same time? I don't know.
Dude,
But,
get Rabbit. I was thinking what you said. Rabbit Bartholomew was kind of the best era.
Well, the Dream Tour was just the Dream Tour.
yeah,
That was
G-Land. What do you got? G-Land, Fiji, Pipe,
yeah,
Tahiti.
great surf. you know, I don't know. I thought about the waves. I would love to see them go back to being more inclusive in a tour. I think it's a little streamlined down to so few surfers. You're leaving out other countries that could probably be involved. I was against it back in the day when they cut it from 44 and they cut it down on like 36 or something. You know, it was like, what, we're going to fire like some of our friends are going to lose their job?
Yeah,
like,
that's
when we make this cut. Like, it was a
a
bummer.
lot of those guys fans want to see surf too. Like maybe the guy's not the best contest surfer, but it's like one of your favorite surfers, and then
or he represents your local beach or your country or your, you know what I mean? So I don't know. That's my opinion. I don't know if you get back to those glory days. I call them the glory days. Here's Alana.
Alana.
Nice wave.
Oh, yes, that was mental.
Yeah, that was nice. She's stoked.
Oh, she's stuck. A little hop
Her
off.
little hop off. That's when
You
she's
can
feeling
tell,
good. She
yeah.
does the hop off. Oh, rad. They're going back to back here.
Sick. Looks like it's cleaning up.
Team Daytona Beach just.
Is Rad from Daytona too?
He is, yeah. He lives in Daytona Beach Shores, same as us.
Oh, so
Our
he's
home-
out here with you guys, like fully on the trip?
He lives at my house, probably stays at my house 3 days a week at home. Him and Luke are best buds.
Just surf partners.
Yeah.
Rad with the clip, Pont Squad represent.
That's our home break. We live in Daytona Beach Shores, but we surf ponds.
Lopez fam shredding. Lopez fam. Dude, I can't read. My eyes are bad. When are you bringing the couch to Ponce? Oh my God, that'd be so sick.
Florida hurricane swell.
Bring
Joe.
the couch to
Come
Ponce.
on.
Dude, I would love to. We just need a couple more sponsors to get us over
get
there.
The Geiselmans.
Oh my God, dude, I love that. Could we get Tupat
do
and
it
those guys
Smyrna
down
Day,
there?
get Tupat.
Oh my God, that'd be my dream right there. That'd be so sick. On the beach, the beach scene there is sick too. You guys have all your cars and everything pulled up.
It'd be so easy to drop your stuff off.
Yeah, we wouldn't.
We
We would
sand
have.
in your car.
Okay, let's
Unload.
see. Take this one away, now. This layback.
Alana, just a nice looking wave. I think the winds calmed down from earlier and the rights are getting better. She had a nice section and just went ham.
Oh,
Proper Larry. Like
that little crumble just gave her some coping right there.
that's what I like to see.
Sick.
She's aggressive and powerful, so like that's.
Is
Here
that
we go,
River?
River Biolas.
Oof. Oh, that was
Boom,
sick.
formed out. Really nice cutty to start.
Wrapping it
Waves
back.
kind of backing off on him.
Getting the wrap going. Ha.
Boom. Nope. Wave kind of backed off, but again, River back-to-back waves starting off with good first maneuvers.
River catches all the bombs.
Yeah, I mean, when your dad's Matt and
Yeah.
you've been out surfing out here your whole life. Oh, is this the Grom we were talking to?
In and out Grom.
Yeah.
Harvey.
Harvey
Was it-
Nelson, I think.
Oh, Harvey
I'm never
Nelson.
gonna forget this kid. He's got In and Out on his board. I bet you my son loves cheeseburgers like no one else in the world.
He's jealous of Harvey.
Dude, he wants to be best friends with Harvey.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, Harvey, can we get free In and Out if I go hang out with you?
Look at Wardo showed up. We have a
he's in
Wardo
wetsuit.
sighting.
He didn't even want to sit on the couch. He just wants
Yes.
to go surf.
Wardo made it.
Ward stories. Let's go.
Where's Wardo? He made it. Oh my God.
Oh, he's on the blackboard today. He didn't bring the blue fish down.
Oh, see, you got it wrong. He
was-
wanted to rip on his blackboard.
Yeah. It still looks short, though. It's some kind of fishy thing.
So short, it's still 5'5".
Still got a pointy nose.
Yes, Wardo showed up.
Are we surfing or are we couch surfing today?
A little of both, but you can do whatever you want because you're Wardo and this is lowers.
A little bit of both? Why not?
Can you sit down for a half second? What do you want to do? You want to go surf right away?
No, I'll do this. I'll wait for the tide to push up.
Okay.
Yeah, the wind's backing off. It's going to get better.
Are we gonna get both you guys on the couch?
I came with the sun. But I'm
Yeah.
going with the
You want to get some Ward stories? You want me to step aside for a minute?
No, I mean.
Put Ward here in the middle?
morning, Lopi.
Ward?
Yeah,
morning?
Lopi and
How
dude,
you
Chris
doing,
Ward
buddy?
and Cory Lopez. This is mental. Do you want to sit for a second?
Because I like ran down here. I knew it was late.
Take a breather, Ward.
All right, Ward,
An
it's,
hour and 10 minutes late.
You're good.
dude, no
We've been-
worries. You can show up whenever you want.
Up the street, but I had to walk here. Sorry.
I did the long trail,
Dude,
too.
that was the sickest thing. So Ward and Cory both walk. They don't even have e-bikes or anything.
Yeah, I have Onyx.
Do you have
I
Vonnex?
got a flat tire yesterday.
Okay, Wardo's got a flat tire, so he rode the regular bike. The OGs ride the regular bikes.
Maybe someone sabotaged.
Talk me and like, oh, we're good.
Well,
Air
back-
up his tires.
Back in the day, we didn't have the short trail even, so me and Ward grew up having to walk the long trail every day Till someone remember if someone cut a hole in the fence at some point and we could jump, or you could get dropped off, but they try to bust you sometimes.
There was no shortcut?
There was no shortcut when me and Chris were serving as kids. And finally someone put a hole in the fence right by the, where you call it the freeway. But the cops would sit there, so you'd have to wouldn't let you do it, but you had fire drill, get out, get your board, go.
And run for it.
And run and then jump through the hole in the fence, and then you could go the short trail. Otherwise, it was long trail every day.
That's insane. How it's changed so much. Dude, I actually saw a clip of you guys from the old movie, and the beach looked like so much longer. There was a shot of you guys sitting on the beach, and the beach is
But we also used to sit on
long.
a rock, so there's all this sand here now.
Yeah.
We used to sit on the rocks up high. The berm was rocks.
Yeah, I remember that. How long you been down here, Cory?
I got here 9:15.
Okay, you're a little bit late too then.
Yeah.
Someone had to come on first.
Dude, we got both of you guys down here. It's a miracle.
Yeah, we made it.
Dude, thank you.
Both made it.
Yes.
We're here. Word.
Do you want to sit for a sec?
Have a sit. Have a seat.
Okay, dude. Wardo, the king of lowers, is sitting down.
I'm the fattest guy.
Oh, you want me to go in the middle for you, Chris?
You put the biggest guy.
Yeah.
Dude,
put the
whatever
No,
you
yeah.
want to do.
front and center. Chris
Front and
Ward.
center. We need Wardo in the
Like
front.
199.
Not
I
even.
was like 205.
More spray.
205 before the fall.
More spray that way.
Yeah, we can't wrestle now that you're this size, you know.
Oh, I'll take you out, Cory.
I know.
Okay, dude. Core
That's
score
funny.
just went through the roof. We got Wardo and Cory on
Oh, I
the
got my
show.
socks on still.
Wardo's got his sock. Both these guys
Dude,
walk
it's
down to
like
lowers.
winter weather right now.
Wardo legend. Look at the fans are chiming in. They can't believe that you made it.
We're here.
Wardo
Hello.
always makes it.
Hi, peoples, humans.
Yeah.
Ward's in the
guys-
house.
We're just
He drove
watching.
the red Chevy S10 down today.
What?
Remember your old Chevy S10?
Oh
Your
yeah,
first
we
car?
drove it down to as far as we could.
Really? Drove it down the
We
trail?
didn't have 4-wheel drive, so we couldn't drive on the beach. We got far though. We got pretty much down to the beach, underneath the truck.
No way. What'd you do? Hide the car in the bushes and go surf?
Yeah, I just put a bunch of weeds over it and.
No
Oh,
way.
I'm just kidding.
You fully you guys
I, don't know.
camoed
I
it?
think that was you and Kavika.
Cory was just saying he crashed at your house when you were Groms. It was an upgrade from the lost house.
Yep.
Yeah, Cory, Andy, Bruce,
Yep. Ward got me off the couch at the Lost House, and I moved into his room.
Kobe Everton stayed there. Paulo Moro. Yeah,
Legend.
same house.
That's
still
when you
there.
guys are filming all the lost videos and whatnot.
Yeah, well, we went from Los Molinos, Lost House, original OG house, and then pull these guys away from the ruckus,
Yeah.
the craziness, and
Your mom gave me a spot not on the couch. It was way better.
gave them a real
Here we go.
dinner.
Oh, look at this girl.
So he kind of
Ooh.
formed out. That was sick.
Sick blowtail.
Yeah, I did a trip with her and her dad to Hawaii one time. They all hung out together.
Well,
the
she's got
kids.
good form.
Yeah, do you see that first blowtail? It was nice.
Yeah, just that board control.
God, they surf so good
really
nowadays.
small
I
waves.
think she's
too.
pretty young. I
Oh,
don't.
here we go. Here's the section. Wow. Oh,
Oh, already doing airs.
that
don't-
was sick.
know exactly how old she is, but she's young.
Should we do one segment with Chris and Cory? Oh my.
Yeah, which one do you want to do?
Should we do Kook or Core?
Better do it before the waves get good.
Yeah,
'cause
let's
I'm
do it.
out there.
Chris is
right
going to be
Ward's-
out there. We got to get Wardo while we can. He's just going to bug
He's
out whenever he
Oh my
wants
gosh,
to.
look at all those people.
Does that even matter, though? You're just going to get any wave you want,
I think
right?
it's all Groms though too.
All right, here we go.
Okay, this is our segment. The Kook Meter. We're going to play a little game. The Kook Meter is presented by Kook of the Day. Of course it is. That's the obvious sponsor, the best sponsor. Okay, so we're going to do this thing. You guys tell us if you think this is kooky or this is core. And then the audience is going to do a poll. The audience gets to decide too.
Sounds
So
fun.
wrapping your leash around the back of your board. Looks like Slater does it, so that's kind of gnarly.
Hey, I did that the other day.
Is
I mean, you have to when you have a bike. So
Is that kooky or core?
I
I don't even have a leash usually. So when I do, I wrap it because
You
I
do?
just
Okay.
don't want to deal with it.
Okay, so Wardo wraps it. Does Cory wrap his leash?
I'm gonna say it's a little bit of both. It's kooky and core because there's days like what Chris is saying. You have to do it. You're carrying multiple
Yeah.
boards. You got to do it. If you got 2 boards under one arm on this side, and maybe you got a lot of boards, you got to do it.
Right there, Cory.
On your bike, you have to do it.
Kelly's got a jersey on, so I don't think you need to wrap it there. You just have your caddy.
I think it's a
Here you go,
situational
Caddy.
event.
It's
a
situational, yeah,
event.
depending on the
Yeah,
situation.
That's like he's just trying to get attention right there.
I didn't wrap it on the way down today.
You didn't? You
I
were
just
just
had one
holding it?
board under my arm walking.
Yeah.
Had like 50 pounds on my back. I walked brutal with that much weight.
I saw
Depends
that.
if you wrap it and you walk with your boards backwards with the fins out, then that's cool.
That's
But
cool.
if you wrap it and put it under the arm
Oh,
like
so
normal,
it's the way you hold the board with the leash.
I think that's the way it looks. It could look kooky, but
I'm feeling that. I feel where
Yeah.
you're going with that one.
Yeah.
yeah, Noah, thank you.
No, a camera guy agrees with you. And the audience, you guys got 30 seconds. This is a huge debate in the surf
Are they?
world.
Oh, they're voting.
You
Yeah,
better
the-
stop
the-
talking so they can
the,
like
the
tell us.
no way, they want you to
It's
talk.
and there's.
I
Oh,
should
6
be
seconds.
quiet. You guys should keep talking.
Yeah, you talk
Yeah.
too much, Joe.
I do. I get too excited and start talking over people. It's actually a miracle I even talk this much because I usually don't.
No,
'Kay.
Joe's good. Like you're on it.
I know you're always like.
I remember when
quiet
you
on
started
the
doing the show.
on
I
our
did a lot of
trips,
trips.
He'd be like quiet guy.
Dude, I know. This is just my announcer character. I go into character when,
Yeah.
when the cameras turn
I
on.
love it. I love it.
You're an actor.
So who's up here?
Okay, the poll ended. We're gonna see. So Wardo says it depends on the way you hold the board as the leash is wrapped, and
Yeah.
Cory says it's situational, depending.
I
if
would
it's-
go. I would lean on it's kind of kooky,
Okay.
but there's times when it's okay.
Okay.
Okay, results are in. You guys ready?
Results are in.
Kooky. Oh, it's mid-range. High kook range.
Oh, the public think it's core.
Oh, of course. So yeah, I guess
59% of the vote.
Oh, it was
thought
close
core.
though.
It was
It
close.
was
I think
close
most
call.
people do that anyway, huh? Just when they get all the water.
I always just like hold it like against my rail. Like, I guess if I really had to wrap it,
I think
would,
the Kelly photo had some influence on that.
Yeah.
for sure.
I don't
agree
like
with that
when I wrap it, it makes a kink in the leash. You want to leave it all like
Loose.
loose, yeah.
Yeah. When we get home, you put it in the garage. I always make sure it's all the way loose.
Do you?
Yeah, like long hanging, like just put
Hanging on the.
I'll put it nose down with the fins up, and then I just put the leash onto one of the fins. The actual part that wraps around your ankle. I put that on one of the fins.
so
The
it
rest just
hangs
hangs
straight?
long. Yeah, and it keeps it nice.
That's
Well,
good.
pro
'Cause
tips.
Corey's like he knows where to put his leashes then, because I can't ever find my leash.
You're not wrong. Like
Just
you don't
hang
have
it
a
in
leash
front
right
of your
now.
boards, because you grab your board. Oh, there's the leash.
There's no leash on your board now. I saw you swimming for your board the other day
I-
with no leash out
not
here.
wearing a leash today.
You're not wearing a leash? Do you ever wear a leash, or just depends if you know where it is?
Oh, Luke the
Oh,
dude.
Luke.
I don't know.
Corey's Grom. Luke.
He's getting burned. Let's see if we can
What?
find
Who's
a
this guy
section.
burning him? Good. He kicked out.
Oh, how's this car?
Whoa! That was sick.
Right here, blowtail. Boof.
Oh.
It's a new board. He's
Big
like, looking
wrap.
like he's liking it.
Wrap. Oh, another blowtail. Whoosh.
Dang, that
Yeah, he
was a
surfs that
sick
way better.
wave combo.
Sick combo.
Nice
we-
little carve to start.
Yeah, that first card
Dude,
was
he's surfing
sick.
good.
Yeah, stoked. Thanks, Chris.
All your kids are.
He's fun.
I've
He's
seen Alana out there ripping.
Yeah, she just did a sick
we spend a lot of
layback.
time at the beach. It's my favorite place to be.
You're always on the beach.
I'm always at the beach.
You're
I
not
know.
in the water ever.
And at home, it's nice we get to drive our cars on the beach. So I
like
go down into more of the coffee and just.
Oh, New Smyrna and all the
well,
spots.
Ponce, our side, the other side of the inlet. Yeah, Smyrna's on the other side. We're on the north
I
side.
went to Florida. I'm like, look at all these crazy people driving up and down the beach.
Hey, you came to my house on the Gulf before.
And they all got like big trucks and they're romping.
Wardo did a golf. Did you guys surf in the golf
Or
together?
came to the Gulf. No, we didn't surf. Wait, you have surfed there.
I've surfed some.
but I
secret
didn't surf you
spots
on
over
that
there,
swell when because you did.
but I can't disclose
Bradenton.
the location.
Yeah, you
but-
did. You surfed in Bradenton, a spot there, and then you went to Miami and got that swell.
Yep, yep.
I
We
wasn't there
scored.
though. No, but I wasn't there.
Then we went to Pump House.
Oh, I was there though at Miami. I surfed with you.
Yeah, we surfed
Yeah.
Pump.
Yeah, I was.
What's
But I didn't
you-
get the golf part because I was doing something else.
I think Peter stole the show that day. Peter Mendia was getting super
Oh
bad.
yeah.
It was like I was
It's his
just
home break.
I was just trying to
Oh.
like keep up.
Here's
with him.
Luke. He's.
Oh, replay on Luke.
Let's see. Let's
He
Ward,
just
Ward.
eyed that guy
Break it down. Oh,
Ward,
he's
break down
like
the
yelling at
Lukey.
the guy. No, he's just eyeballing him. Oh, look at this wrap. Good form. Back to the pocket. Gets the speed right where the speed of the wave gets you going, and boom, blowtail.
Blowtail. That was a sick combo.
Yeah, no digging, just like fluid.
That's a brand new board. First session.
He rode it yesterday at Oceanside.
First lowers sesh though. That's when you really get the feel
Maybe that was
of
it.
the
Was
board.
his first wave?
He got a couple waves this morning already.
Okay.
He's,
What-
They've been
what's-
out for about a half hour.
First.
Do you guys have a favorite session you guys surf together? Like what's
You.
your guys' most memorable session together?
We had some Lance's sessions that are really fun. Lance's right.
Oh yeah, and those macaroni ones too.
Yeah.
before any boats ever were there.
Yeah, we had all
before
to
the
ourselves
camp.
basically.
Was that the Lost at Sea trip?
Lost at sea, yeah.
We had it
That
all
was a
to
great
ourselves
trip.
because we'd pull up in the boat and the other boats would just scramble off.
They're like, oh
But back
crap.
then, there was only a few boats too, though. It wasn't like today.
Yeah,
There
like
was not as many boats back then.
They'd go up to
Oh,
Thunders
did
when
you see that full collision?
we'd show up.
Accidents happen out here.
Oh, for sure.
I'm trying to think what else for. Those are good. Remember, we just spent a lot of time at
Who's
Porto
this?
Escondido in the day. Remember that?
Is that
Masaki
Masaki?
going down.
Oh, Masaki hit the chop.
Yeah, we had a lot of Porto trips in the beginning. They were really fun.
Yeah, Porto, we surfed. We went to, not Salina Cruise, but Barra.
Oh, that was probably the best one.
Barra was
That was the best
with
we
Andy
got.
and Bruce and Cory and I.
Before the contest?
No, before the comp, though. They weren't there before. Remember, me and you were both there before the
We
comp.
went like
a whole 3 weeks before
3
the event.
weeks before the comp, and the sandbar was just getting formed,
It was so good.
and probably the
And
best,
no one there.
best right-hander I've ever surfed in my life,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Besides like Indo and stuff.
That was before they did the search event at
Like the
At
same
Barra.
year, but a couple weeks
same
before
year,
or
like 3
something?
weeks before. Me and Chris saw a big old swell.
I think
And-
didn't you get like a 30 second barrel?
That was during the event, not during our free surf. But
That's
I mean, when
crazy.
we saw the swell, so we wanted to go practice. We'd never been there before, and we just saw the swell 3 weeks before. We were sitting here in California, like, let's jam down there.
Corey hyped me up, and now I'm trying to hype him up to get on a trip. Where,
Yeah,
where we
oh.
going, Matt or Mike
Oh, the world would love
or
to see
Gian?
that.
Where are you sending us?
I'm
Were-
back surfing.
Were you guys tripping? Like, holy crap, this is where the contest is at? This wave is mental.
It was so good, and there was no one there yet. But that way it was pretty uncrowded before that event, and
Yeah.
we were surfing about a handful of guys just firing.
Just no one could stay up with the current. It was like
Yeah, and
pushing
it
us
was
past the rock. So if you
roping.
could sit in front of the rock, there's less current. But if you got pushed past the rock, then you're just but you take off 50 yards up from where the takeoff spot is now, and you'd be already in the tube.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like I got to parent my
Freight
kid
train
here.
too.
I see her over there. She's just ate 2
Huh?
or 3 Slim Jims in a row.
What's going
I know.
on?
She's eating Slim Jims. I
I've
don't know
been
where she
waving to
got
her.
them. I'm like, dude. If she tries to open another one, I'm gonna stop her.
Was that the best? Was
it's
that
like
the?
CJ, once he gets into something, he just keeps going and
Yeah.
eating more and eating more.
You think that was the best waves for a CT event ever?
G-Land,
G-Land.
97.
I wasn't there. I wasn't on tour yet.
I think yes, Barra though too, especially start to finish. The whole
Like,
event
every day was
fired.
pumping,
The final day kind of sucked,
Yeah.
but that all the first 3 days of that event was amazing. G-Land, I remember seeing Beshin just lock in 16-second backside butt drags. in
Oh, yeah.
Proper speedies, proper
Wow.
4 foot overhead plus perfect speedies. We're Luke Egan. I think Luke Egan won that year. Or no, yeah, Galley was in the final with him.
Yeah, I remember watching footage of that.
It was so good. I couldn't believe I lost.
Shane,
I was so mad.
Boothie,
I was-
all these
I got
barrel
ninth.
riders were getting so barreled. Shane got the longest barrel, I think.
Oh, because he would just sit on it. He was.
Didn't he
just
get
butt
2
dragged.
10s or something?
I think maybe the year before he got. Maybe I don't know.
He got some crazy.
He got
Did
crazy
Was that,
waves.
he
He got like a
won? Didn't he
9.5
win
and a
one
10.
year?
Beshin, did he win the year before?
Man, I thought he won.
They did that event in
G-Land.
'96 and '97, and
They're not
yeah.
doing it this year. Yeah, they tried last year, but
but
didn't
in
quite
'97 it
score.
was. I was staying with Shane. It was me, him, D-Ho, and Batia David all staying together.
Shoot,
Oh, no
in one of
way.
the bungalows.
You're gonna turn. Wardo's got his blackboard just face up with the wax in the sun.
Mind if I lean it against your rack?
No, of course, dude. Do whatever you want.
Get
Puddle
wax all
jumper
over it.
pro. That's what Wardo rides.
Wait.
Looks like baby Layla's going back out.
Leila's going back out. You guys can you guys can surf whenever you want, of course. But the couch is sick with you guys on here.
There's Layla. She loves it.
Layla's.
She's really coming around. She really just started getting into surfing, and she's figured out how to surf these little inside lowers left. She's a goofy foot, and it's been fun for me to watch her her mind kind of grow and figure it out.
That's sick. She just really got the bug lately.
Yeah, I really haven't given her that many pointers. I just watched her kind of whoa.
Hey,
She's figured it
Corey,
out.
what
She's
what
back
would be
out
like
there.
your tips to the other parents out there? Like 1 or 2 tips that aren't on your level,
To get them psyched or what?
Just to get them good at surfing. Like, what are the couple things you do? Because I remember Dino or mom and
guys
dads
got
would walk
coffee?
up to Dino and he
Yeah,
would
you
just
want
say, "Good boards and video."
Yeah. I think those are important things. I think just take them to the
Yeah,
beach.
Chris, thanks.
You know, like I think you gotta just put in the time and take your kid to the beach, give them that opportunity to spend that time in the water, and then the little things that some parents might not be able to notice. Maybe you gotta have a coach notice for you, but like foot placement, I think is huge.
Laird.
Obviously boards. Those things, having the right board for the size as your kid grows, that they keep growing and changing board lengths and sizes. But foot placement is huge for a lot of kids. I see a lot of kids that the reason they're surfing the way they are is their foot placement.
Foot placement.
How'd you get Malia into surfing, Chris?
Just took her check at the waves every morning, and since she was like a little baby, like since she was like 2, like every day, just check the waves with me and find out where the good spot was to surf. And yeah, I just got her own board when she was like 5, and taught her how to swim at like 3.5, 4, and she just picked it up on her own.
She in Indone right now or something? I've seen her post. Like, looks like she's somewhere fun.
She's been on a boat trip. She went to Kory, and now she's back in Bali, and then she's going somewhere else. So she's island hopping for sure.
She's enjoying a good phase of her life.
Is that the left where they
Didn't
hold
we
the
at that
contest?
age though?
We had a great.
We had
a good run too.
We went to like Indo like twice a year, like when we were in our 20s.
Yeah.
Oh
like
my
2
God.
or 3 boat trips a year. Like it was insane.
Oh, nice.
I think that's how we got better at surfing. To tell you the truth.
Well,
Surfing
Chris,
good
we like
waves.
loved to surf though. Like we would surf 3 sessions a day here in San Clemente when we were kids.
Yeah, imagine
Like-
how many we'd surf there and how many hours we'd be out.
We'd be
in the
like
water.
Riviera, T Street, Lowers, all in one day.
Remember, you'd have that hoodie rash
204s,
guard
like,
because
you
you're
name it,
in the
like-
water too long.
That's what I love about you guys. You guys are the biggest surf frothers, and you guys still just surf a ton.
I
Like
surf when I can.
you're always out here. It seems
I
like you're
get
surfing
my
every
little
day.
window. I get my little windows. Yeah, I'm 100% full on take care of CJ. So
Yeah.
I got a special needs kid to take care of, and that's cool. And when I get my chance to surf, I'll go out and surf.
You're doing a great job.
And then
at
when I
that.
don't, I'll take him surfing and get some good
Boom!
turns
Oh,
with
nice
him.
snap.
Nice.
I think
snap.
that's
Dude,
one
that
of
girl-
Alana's friends.
I
Maybe.
see her out there a lot. She rips.
I'm not
This
sure of her
this
name.
guy's getting a lot of waves. Oh,
I think it's Tanner. That guy.
Yeah,
he charges
Oceanside.
like Nazare and Jaws and stuff.
oh
The
no
girl
way.
does?
No,
this
this
guy.
guy.
Oh.
Yeah, Oceanside guy, right?
Yup.
Big wave
Yeah.
Beach
surfer.
Cowboy, I think he's what he's
Beach
called.
Cowboy, that's him.
He's got a whole thing
Oh, I've
going
seen
on.
that
I
guy.
think.
There he is.
Yeah.
He's cool. He's cool.
He's the beach cowboy.
Yeah.
Oh, the sun's coming out. I'm gonna have
Sun's out. Did you guys put sunscreen on? I did.
No, but
Nope.
I got some.
Are you guys frothing the surf, or what do you guys want to do? Stay on the couch?
No, I'm out there
Are you?
in like 10 minutes. So
You
Okay.
call it, Joe. It's your show. We
No
can-
way. Well,
we
you
can
guys tell me what to do. You're Chris
If you
Ward
want
and
us to
Cory
surf,
Lopez.
Want to
dude.
check out some
I
of
brought a
Wardo's
board
highlights?
down.
Yeah. Oh, let's watch these guys' clips. Did I put together
yeah,
these
get us
clips?
fired up on some clips and then we'll go
Okay.
out.
Wait, we got to show Joe's clip from
No
Skeleton
way.
Bay.
Dude, these were some of the hardest
Well,
clips
when did you go to Skeleton Bay?
with Cory.
Like a million years ago.
Oh, a million
They
years
gotta
ago.
send us
12 years ago? How
We
long
gotta
ago?
go.
Dude, they got to send Wardo wants a piece of that. Okay, what do we got? I made a section of each of you guys. Oh, here's Cory's part. Oh, wait.
Start with Wardo. Sorry.
Oh, we're
was
starting
like
with
nine.
He's
Wardo.
gonna go surf.
I was 9 right there.
So you were
Whoa.
9 right there?
I was 14 right there.
Yeah.
15. Boom.
It's kind of going chronological. You guys both have so many gnarly clips. It was hard to make
So
it.
Chris was one of the best young 14-year-olds there was. He was
I was
big at
14 right
14.
there.
So
Dude,
he
I
had the
know.
power to just like lay it down. Like there's no other. When we were kids, there's no other kid like doing what he did at his
The
age.
first board transfer ever.
You guys took the O'Neill boat there.
Yep. The waves were like 1 foot, and I was like,
one,
oh,
1 foot. You're at the ranch.
what am I gonna do?
That's the ranch, right?
And I
You guys-
just
Oh, no.
I grabbed 2
Now we're in
boards.
trouble. No.
I grabbed a longboard and a
Oh,
short
I
board.
remember that. That was a cover shot right there. Surfing Magazine.
Yeah.
First maneuver.
Here's 5.5
Oh, remember
footage.
Castle Rock?
Yep.
Rock pile.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that. You were doing airs right there though.
That was good old days.
Logs.
Now
Lo-
that's become a full wave.
Well, here's one of your guys' most memorable sessions,
Oh.
possibly.
Yep. Lances.
Hollow trees.
The hollow trees?
You know, lances, same thing.
Are they?
Oh,
The,
yeah.
yeah, I was wondering, are they the
Yeah.
same or different?
No, same, different.
Oh, here's your first man-on-man CT heat.
That was my first 10. Sorry, Kalani.
Air off the first section. Who was in your heat? Kalani
Kalani's like,
Rob?
how'd you get that 10? I was like, I don't know. The wave lined up all the way down.
Hey, it's been fun surfing with Kalani this summer. man.
Dude,
He's been
Kalani
ripping.
rips.
I'm glad he's riding
he's-
regular boards.
He's always pumped me up. like watching him
There's
surf.
Barra. Yeah, I think he took out fanning right here this turn.
Oh yeah, that's Barra.
And then of course you had all kinds of crazy Pipe Masters
Backdoor.
performances. I think this is the year you got second, but in the early rounds.
Oh, that was like when I needed to make the quarters at least to qualify. And I semis or finals.
5-5 Redux on the MR in
Where's
Mexico.
that, like Nicaragua? Oh, Mexico?
That's that one wave in the harbor.
It's like Salina Cruz beach break or something.
Exactly.
Ward stories.
Oh, that's box by box.
Oh.
Cory got wrangled there.
Dude,
That wave's crazy.
You guys are lucky I got hurt, though, because I went and told you where to go.
I know.
I almost died, and I'm on my way
never-
to the hospital. I'm like, Chris, you guys got to go to this wave a mile that way.
While Cory has like coral stuck in his ear.
It took me like 3 months to heal.
Dude, that wave looks like backdoor.
We were like,
that
damn,
box
I
by
guess
box.
we're going out here. Cory.
There's Barra before. I think that was
There's
before
good.
that you guys said.
Padang Padang.
Yeah, here's your winning wave at Padang.
Oh, I wish I was there right now.
Padang,
That day
Padang
was special,
Cup.
huh,
That
Chris?
was really
wave.
special.
That wave was. I
Yeah.
couldn't believe I got hurt because I was only like an hour and a half into my session. I was so mad.
Here's from the new Fish series. Barra again. Oh, here's you and CJ
me and
surfing.
Bubs.
Legend, you're a legend, Chris. Just ripping.
Thanks. CJ loves
How
it.
gnarly is these turns?
Watch after these two turns, he gets all like giggly
Yeah.
and starts flapping. His
That's why I
arms, like,
picked it. He looks
see,
all psyched.
He leaned his head into that turn. Right here, he's like, okay. Right here.
Right there, he's psyching. Right there, he claimed it.
That's right. That's what when kids are that has autism, like they get really happy and they get excited. They're like, woo!
That's so
That's so
sick
you're
how
a
you
good
take
dad
him
doing that.
surfing.
It's super cool. I love it.
Okay, here's Cory.
Old school Porto Escondido.
Oh,
That
Cory.
board looks like it's got some rocker on it.
Look, a Xanadu, a rare Xanadu
Remember that
moment.
Xanadu board? You love that thing.
I rode Xanadus for like 2 years.
Is this
Dude,
lower stuff?
How's that?
That's lower,
How's that
yeah.
rebound? Poof.
Oh.
This is probably like 15 years old or something.
Cory used to kick the tail out harder than anyone.
5-5
There we go.
Redux.
I was
Oh,
trying to get my Grom to do that the
That
other
looked
day
like
at
it
T-Street. I didn't quite get that wipeout clip of him.
this is groundbreaking, this stuff. You guys are on the fish board.
That's off the wall right there.
Oh, and here you are,
Oh,
chopes.
Oh, Cory's got some legendary chope
I
waves.
know. I couldn't. I should have put
Dude,
the
you're so
one
gnarly out
photo is, of course, the one wave. Everybody.
Maybe
That's
send
fine.
us to
Here we go. Golf
Chopes.
Coast.
Legendary.
This is
Gulf
the
Coast
original
session.
novelty wave. You know, all this
Yeah.
novelty wave stuff is crazy. You guys started this
So
stuff.
this was a sand pump. They've been pumping sand to dredge the beaches bigger,
Oh.
and a nice little swell came in. The day before was epic.
Look
The
how
day-
deep you are in this little barrel. This is amazing.
Yeah.
How did you
It's
come
so
out of
cool.
that thing?
Looks like a sand bottom
Is
bingen
this
or
France?
something.
Looks like France.
That's France.
Hunting.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the layback. That's what the
Lowers.
Grom's got to figure
Low,
out.
low. Sunset.
Oh, sunset.
D-
Big sunset.
Psycho floater right here.
Oh, no way.
Here we go.
Skeleton Bay.
You guys took
Skeleton
off
Bay.
there. Didn't take me.
No, we
You were in the lowers contest.
You
No, you know what it was? You were in the lowers CT.
I would have just left that contest. Been like on the next flight. What I got there a day late though. Jason Hatch filmed this one.
Hatch filmed this one
Hatch.
down the beach.
Yep.
I was on the straight on angle.
So the swell, there's a swell there right now that just hit, and I heard it's the first time the sandbar's been going down the point since.
Well, I guess that's where we're going.
There we go. Fish.
Here's recent stuff from the new fish
Yep. That's a
series.
5.5, 19 and a quarter in Indo last summer.
Oh, that's Lance's.
No, that's bank faults.
Bank faults. Oh yeah, I know that. I remember that.
Here's
wave.
from this new O'Neill's series. Some
Oh
sick
yeah.
beach
Maps
break
to nowhere.
you guys scored.
Maps to nowhere. I've had a lot of people reach out to me asking where that
Oh, I
was.
bet. That looks like somewhere.
It's somewhere fun.
Oh,
It was
here's the
really
bar
fun.
barrel, huh?
This is recent bar
Oh, that's
action or wherever.
that's in like one of those other waves up more in Salina Cruz.
Dude, look at all these good waves you're surfing.
Where's this?
always good.
Gordo, that's
Where the heck
Portugal?
that is Super Tubos.
Was I? Oh, that wave's sick.
Luke right here
Luke is
packing
Super
it.
Tubes.
No way, that's sick.
Dude, I was
Dude, he
like,
looks just like
Oh
you.
my god.
What?
There was waves I was like legit scared for him.
Is
out.
that
day,
Luke too?
That day was heavy. No, that one.
Oh, that looked like
Boom,
cave rock.
okay.
It was like a 17 or 18 second swell, and Super Tubes when it gets a long interval is so gnarly. Like, it's like taking off on like a 10-footer at Chopes because it gets so thick and backless.
No way.
And
So like the lower interval is way easier at Super Tubes.
So it's right up your alley, you're saying.
No, that long. Like I was out with Anthony Walsh. Me and Walshy were like staying together, and my kids are with us. And I'm like, Walshy, is this gnarly? Do you think this is gnarly? Because I think it's gnarly. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, it feels like freaking chokes right now. Like.
I remember there was a couple waves in the old Lost video. You guys are surfing this wave in like Europe or Canaries. It looks like pipe. Like how weren't you guys only like 14 or 15 then?
We were. I think we were like, yeah.
It looked like big pipe
Chris
or
Von
something.
Linup is the O'Neill trip. We both rode for O'Neill. That was when you came to my house on the golf. We were like
Canary Islands.
15 or 16.
My first cover.
Well, we weren't driving yet. We
Or
were
was it
16.
my second cover? I think my first cover was here.
First cover was that backside snap. Maybe?
Yeah, and we were the first ones I ever surfed that one wave there right on the road. That right? Remember that right?
Oh,
on the
remember the
rocks?
right between the pipe wave and
in the A-frame.
Yeah, the A-frame.
I don't know what it's called, but
I think boogie boarders go out surf that.
they
now.
surf it now.
Yeah,
but
we were the
maybe
first.
they said someone said we were. I don't know if we were or not, but
Van Lennep said we were the first ones to surf
that's what they said. Yeah, maybe.
But he's not a local.
It's questionable if we were. Someone can chime in, but that was a long time ago.
Dude, that wave was nuts.
But I remember we just saw it. Like we kept seeing it barrel and barrel. And we're like, it's right in the rocks, but it looks right.
Right on the rocks. But
And,
it's doable.
Yeah.
Mason would have been out there with
Oh,
us.
for sure he would.
He would have been the first one out there. Like,
Yeah, I
dude,
remember-
we're going here. We're going out there.
You just had to make the drop and get in the barrel, and you're all right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You did not want to fall in the drop. I'll tell you that much.
Is that
Pretty-
T
pretty
Knox?
much,
Oh.
pretty much like every
Taylor Knox.
big
Dude,
belly
he's still so formed out.
Boom.
Oh.
Oh, Taylor's out there.
Oh, that's south wind.
Wardo's
Oh, look at this set. What
Wardo's
time is it, Cory?
Wardo's getting amped. Wardo's
What do
getting.
we got? It's 10:30.
Oh, it's time to get out there.
Oh, you
I
get out
only
there?
got an hour to surf. So.
Yeah, do whatever you want. You're
Ward's gotta
freaking
surf.
Wardo.
Thanks for letting us be on your show, Joe.
Dude, thank you. You guys, are you kidding me? This is
Couch
my freaking.
surfing?
Oh, look at this guy.
This has been my dream.
Well,
to get
couch,
you guys
I'm
in
going to
that.
couch surf for like
Oh.
another 2 minutes.
Okay, we got Wardo for a little longer.
Break it down here.
What are you gonna do, Cory? Are you psyching to surf?
I'll surf,
Dude,
or I
this
can
set,
sit here with you, Joe.
maybe that's
I mean,
the one. That's the
It's up
one.
to
No
you,
one's
maybe.
I
using
still
on
got
it.
coffee. I like to
Okay,
just
yeah,
chill and
dude,
drink
chill.
coffee.
We'll
When my
watch
coffee's
Wardo
gone, I'll
surf.
surf, yeah.
Boom. That was
Dude, look at that right.
that
Man,
wave.
It's kind of fun.
Oh,
to
that guy
sit-
got up
Look at
into
that.
it.
That guy kind of killed it for a second.
Here we go.
Luke
This guy's,
Winall, this Huntington
Oh.
Grom.
Oh, this Grom rips. He's super cool, too.
he's just waiting for this thing.
He's
to
like a
line
young
up.
heartthrob with the girls or something.
Come on.
He's got like a million TikTok
He's
followers.
got like 2 minutes.
He's got like 2 million. He just posts a picture of his face and gets like
Yeah.
gets a trillion
But
comments.
he's so cool. Like,
Oh, go. That's Ruby. Go, Ruby.
There we go.
Oh,
I needed
it's-
someone to know her name. I know the board.
Did we miss any of Luke or Alana's waves when we were showing those highlights? No. Because we can do the replay.
Okay, it's time. Right on, boys.
Okay,
All right,
Wardo's
Wardo.
too sight,
Cheers.
dude.
Rip it, brother.
Yeah, Lopez, I'll see you out there.
Yeah, Wardo. Thank you, Wardo.
Thanks.
Chris Ward
Thanks, you guys.
graced us on the couch.
Thanks, wonderful humans.
He's the king, the czar, the sultan of lowers.
Ward's legit. It's getting kind of hot here, Joe.
Dude, see, this is what happens to me every time, too. I start stripping down. I should have just had my shorts. We can do whatever we want on this show. It's loosey-goosey.
Yeah. Whew.
That was so sick watching that replay of you guys. Hold on.
Yeah,
let me-
that's cool. Thanks for putting it together, Joe. It's nice
Dude.
to get watch old footage of when we were.
There was
we
some
were
new stuff
kids.
in there, too, because both of you guys still got it.
Yeah, we dude, Chris has been ripping all week. Like I've been here for a month in San Clemente, and he's been surfing a lot, and
Yeah.
he's ripping. I haven't seen him on his board though. He's been on a blue board every day. So let's see how this
Oh,
thing goes.
We're going to see.
We're gonna really critique it. We'll dissect.
I know. This will be so sick. We're going to have Cory watching the replay of
I'm
Wardo.
gonna rouse to him. He's gonna come in pissed.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he doesn't want to wrestle me, and he said he's 190.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's a scary thought.
We had some wrestling matches as kids, and I could hold my own, but I'm still what I weighed as a kid. So.
I bet Wardo's had a lot of wrestling matches with people. I think I got caught in one or two, too. It's all fun and games.
It's fun when you're kids. It's not as fun anymore as you're an adult.
Yeah.
I hope it never
It's a
happens.
sign of
again.
love.
That's how Wardo shows his love. Oh, here we go.
Zoe kinda right here again. She's sticking strictly to the lefts. I think her dad probably told her the same thing. South wind, we're going left today.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh.
Oh. It's not quite enough speed to wrap that thing back.
Is that Harvey?
That's Harvey.
Harvey, in and out Harvey.
I wonder how often he utilizes his sponsorship. Like, where's?
I
Did anyone know where he's from? Like,
I
what,
don't know.
what in and out is he
How did he
sponsored by?
get?
What
Who's his
franchise?
agent, dude? We gotta hire that guy.
I wonder if it's just like a local franchise, his friend zone or like
Oh, yeah.
Well,
family.
they just opened one here in
Hold
town.
on.
Oh, so he's a local kid.
Yeah, he's a local kid. He's been on the couch a couple times at T
Okay.
Street.
Okay,
Or not
that's what
on the
he
couch,
said.
but in the lineup.
Yep. We've been to that new one quite a few times.
I know.
We support it. My kid loves cheeseburgers like you wouldn't believe.
Is that like first stop when you get to California? Like, Dad, In-N-Out.
First stop, and then Rad's a vegan. So we go there and
Really?
he can only eat french fries.
Oh, they got good French fries though.
They
They're
do.
known for that.
And he loves the free refills on the Cokes.
Yeah. They make the French fries right there in the thing with the whole potato.
Yeah. Fresh.
Fresh. That was so sick. Wardo and Cory on the couch together. The fans must be going nuts. Wardo, king.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Ward's just getting his suit on now. He's
getting ready.
He's got a little wax. Hopefully his board cooled down and the wax will go on.
Yeah. So Chris Ward came down here, no e-bike, no leash, but
he ran like.
he ran. He was sweating.
Did he go?
He's kind of known to
He got
sweat a
dropped
lot.
off.
Maybe he got dropped off.
Because he came down from the short trail route, but did he like walk past on the concrete up? I don't do that way. I think that's longer distance.
Do we got a replay of Cory walking the beach? That was one of the coolest things ever.
Dude, and I bring a camera. I have a big tripod.
I know. I was like, you make your legend dad just haul down all this stuff?
I think it's about 50 pounds I carry.
Really?
It's got to be. Like with the
I think
board, the tripod, the camera bag.
I
It
think-
all adds up.
Do you
It's some weight.
You
and
couldn't
then
get-
full water, full coffee, right?
the whole
Snacks.
You're like a Sherpa. You're like those guys on Mount Everest for the
I gotta do-
Groms. The Groms are climbing the mountain. You're just Sherping behind them.
Alana carries my wetsuit for me, though.
Okay.
She's got room in her bag, so she goes 2 wetsuits in her bag for me.
Look at there's Cory Lopez. Cory Lopez takes the long route with his
Yeah.
board and backpack and water and coffee and camera and everything for the Groms.
You got it. That's core.
That is core. That's so core.
That's where I grew up doing. My whole childhood.
Look at
Me
that.
and Wardo. Archie.
Do you
So
get a
you know
little-
you know what's sick when we were kids was that me and Chris got to grow up in a time when Archie was surfing lowers a lot.
Oh man.
And
in
he
his
was-
prime
Me
too.
and Chris
yeah.
were maybe 15, 14. I was living at Chris's house, and Archie, I don't know what put him at mid-20s probably, right? Somewhere in there, low 20s.
Yeah.
And he was just so good out here.
Dude, I bet.
So fun to watch. Like, we were
So
stoked.
radical.
And every once in a while you'd get Beshin, but he was already on tour. He was doing a tour, so he wasn't around that much. Shane Beshin. But
Was Shane a little like when you guys go on a tour? Would he mentor a little bit, or what was, or is he just like
Yo,
get out of my way,
Shane-
Groms?
No, Shane was awesome, man. Shane took me under his wing. My first 2 years of tour, I traveled with Shane exclusively. Like he took me on, like showed me the ropes, and through that I got to go with like Diho, all the boys, you know,
So
Kaipo
cool.
Akias, you know, Vatia David. That was all his whole crew, all the Hawaiians and the Tahitians. So we would all travel together. Like
There
around
goes
the world.
Wardo.
Says he only has a little while to serve.
He's only got a little while to serve, but don't worry, he's gonna catch every single set. So.
Yeah, he's going out with that mindset. So like when a wave comes, he's like,
Yeah.
"You guys have all been out for hours. Like I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna catch my
Oh.
6 waves, and I'm gonna go home."
They'll part
Take
the
care of my
ways
kid.
too. They're gonna get out of the way.
Boom! This kid's got some form. Let's see it. Boom!
Boom.
Oh, he was going for the big finish, but
The rip curl girl got a nice wave too before. Yeah, dude.
Sorry, I'm kind of swinging all over the place.
yeah, it
Trying to
happens.
get everybody.
Make
I
sure
remember
you
my first
just
time
don't
filming
miss the
Noah.
Groms. Look at there's River.
River
Oh,
Biolas.
who was going left though? Was Alana going left?
It was
Oh,
probably Alana Burnham.
Whoa.
Oh, that was a mental
big
one.
old front carve.
Oh, hopefully Matt was watching that. He'll be all stoked.
That was a sick turn.
Oh,
Bang.
River. Oh, he can't get his finish today. We got to give him the focus. Here we go, Luke,
Luke,
the dude.
Watch out, guy. Kick out.
Oh, that guy did not want to kick
Look
out.
at him. The guy was
He's
all
like-
sad face.
He's like, you found around me, Grom. You're 12.
Dude, honestly, just don't even, if you don't want to get ruled by the Groms.
Ah, the
just
wave sucked anyway.
You
That
shouldn't surf inside here because you'll just get ruled by the Groms like a pack of piranhas out there.
guy. Dude, there's some, yeah. This lineup can be gnarly. It's not very forgiving, the crowd.
It's the way the wave breaks too. Like you got to just paddle straight. Everyone's paddling straight in a line over each other.
You just got to get in the middle and like
Yeah.
find someone to split the peak with. I know a lot of people like just learn people's tendencies. If you're smart, you keep like a file in your head of who
Uh-huh.
goes what way. Like this guy's regular, this guy's
Like-
goofy, this guy
Cordell's going left every time.
Yeah, you just you want that right, get on the other side of Cordell, like, you know. But most of these kids ain't sitting out where Cordell sits because they're Groms.
Yeah.
So, but the grown-ups, you know, you got grown-up peak, you got Grom peak, you got super beginner peak that Layla's on.
Where's Layla? On the inside,
Layla's
right?
Be like way inside on the left.
On the
She's a
left,
goofy
inside
foot.
left. Okay.
Yeah, she's just got to the
Keep
point
an
where
eye
she's
out
surfing
for
on her own.
Layla, Noah.
She's
on the
green
inside
rail.
left.
She'll be way inside, just cruising, probably singing. She likes to sing and dance. Like she's just the happy kid.
That's so fun. It's so fun. You guys all get to go surf together.
Yeah.
You're kind of repeating what your dad did. I already said that, yeah.
Just take your kids to the beach. It's what I love to do, and like I said, like at home, like I just make a big coffee and we can drive our cars onto the beach, and I go down there. If the waves are really good, I'll film the kids. If not, I'm just gonna sit in the car and drink coffee, listen to music, and watch, enjoy the show. If it's barreling, I'll probably paddle
If
out.
it's barreling, you're like, I'm not filming.
Yeah. If it's like really solid and barreling, then you'll see me in the water, or like, yeah.
So you said you got nervous for Luke when it gets bigger? Is that
Yeah. Like when we're at Super Tubes, he kind of charges, and
It's in his blood.
He's little, like he's not. He just hit a growth spurt, but he was the same weight and size for like almost a year and a half, 2 years, and so I'm like at Super Tubes, he just puts his head down and goes. I remember like seeing him like waves. I'd be like, no, but I'd like down the beach, like I didn't want him to go, and he's just upside down hucking these bottom like inverted drops that I knew, like I'm just praying he'd make the drop, and he did. He got in the barrel and just got destroyed, and he was fine, but like I was just like, just make the drop, please. Like, because it was really heavy. Like I said, it's an 18-second interval, and that wave is legit.
Yeah.
At like it's thick, and
It looks gnarly.
yeah, like I said, even me and Anthony Walsh were like, this is gnarly. Like it was legit, like gnarly inverted drops. Here we go, boom. Same
Oh.
Grom. Is that same Grom as before? That's how
Yeah.
he makes it.
There's two brothers. I'm not sure who's who, but they got the same sponsors and they look
Yeah,
like
like-
each other.
Quick on the board or something.
Yeah.
Got some beautiful.
I remember
seagulls.
like Michael Ho would always tell Mason that pipe was bad because he didn't want him to go out there, and then he'd like paddle out like once. Like he'd be like, bro, this twirl's perfect for VLAN. And
Yeah,
then-
like don't go yet. Like I'm not
Yeah.
ready for you to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think too, it's just a size thing. I think like some people have it set in their mind, like this kid is doing this at this age, you should be doing it.
Right.
I think it's more like boxing and weight class. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, like you're not.
sorry, if you're 64 pounds, you don't need to be riding 12-foot surf. Like,
Yeah.
you just don't. Like, your body's not ready
Can't
for it.
handle it.
You might, yeah, and like maybe you're mentally like could be there, but like Chris Ward, right? At 14,
He was
a
already
grown
man size,
He was
yeah.
as big as I am today, probably at 14, right?
Yeah.
And he was ready. He was that like one of the best 14-year-olds of all time ever, because one of his size too. He just ripped as a natural freak of talent, but he was just physically ready to do it. So I think surfing is more of a weight class. Some people get so caught. Well, at 12, this kid was doing it. At 13, he was doing this.
Right,
Like,
right.
I don't expect Luke to do what I did at 13. At 13, I was surfing second reef pipe, right? Luke's about to be 13, like in December.
Yeah.
He hasn't got to that size. I would not let him go out,
Totally.
right? Not even close. But at 13, I was a big kid at a young age, and I was surfing. I mean, Bob Hurley took me to the beach. I surfed. I ate crap, and he took me to the hospital. I had the tendons, stuff all messed up. But I was
Not
out there,
really.
didn't care, but it was fun.
What
But
about
yeah.
helmets when he does get it eventually out there if he wants to? Would you go
Yeah,
helmet route?
I have helmets. When he went to Endo, he was wearing helmets on the gnarly days. We were surfing this one wave. I forget the name of it, but it's one of those waves that All Day Dylan kid on Instagram. His name's All Day Dylan.
Oh yeah,
Dylan.
no, he's gnarly.
Yeah, his dad, Kandui Resort, owns Kandui Resort, so he grew up there. But there's this one wave that he surfs. It's super, super. I mean, it is like thigh deep, like
Wow.
in proper barrel, like waist deep.
If you're
And it
claiming
goes
it's
on-
shallow, it must be
It
really
goes on
shallow.
like dry reef, like yeah. The one wave you showed a thing was me on the fish there, but like Luke was there. Of course, I had him and Alana both in their helmets at that wave. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way you're going there without a helmet.
Nice. Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, it makes sense
It's
nowadays.
smart, yeah. Like the one thing with that wave we were talking about, box by box, like that's rest in peace. Like kid Xander passed away there, but I hit my head there so hard, I got my skull driven into the reef that couple years before him, and the coral went straight into my ear, broke my eardrum. I just, you know, it's big and gnarly. That one wave of Wardo you saw was there.
Yeah.
Him and Josh Kerr, that one movie, I forget what it was, but Kersey has a bunch of waves there.
Ward Stories.
Yeah, was that what it was?
And Kerr's movie.
Kerr's movie, yeah, too. So that was that wave, but they were surfing soup bowls that day, and I was at Box by Box. And,
Earlier in the morning.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and we were by ourselves, just me and Alec Parker, no one else in the water. We got Luke. Here we go.
Oh, Luke.
Let's see if he can find some. Little lumpy. First wave of the set. Boom. Oh,
that
pull
was
through.
cold
That was
up
kind of
there.
like, yeah, he had to use his abs to make that.
I like how he like carved down to set up that turn.
Not a good wave. Let's see if he can make something out of the inside. Oh, he wants the mini air. Bink. No.
Now it's getting windy on the left. Oh, you missed Wardo. No. Wardo on the set. Couple wraps.
Board's looking good, though.
Yeah.
It's got the flow. Look, it's not even a good one. And
Oh.
oh, no.
No leash. Because he got the leash.
He held onto it with his back foot.
Of course he did.
Like Spider-Man.
He just did the superhuman strength pull in.
Oh.
That was sick. Luke Lopez to Chris Ward clip. Harvey
course,
in and out Nelson.
Right here.
Oh,
Local Grom. Local
carved
Grom.
slide tail. Swing.
Nice. He's got good form. Good technique.
Yeah.
I'm sure this kid's going to surf out here a lot. He's going to probably
Oh
get
my
really
gosh, yeah. Do you think that helps surfing around a bunch of good people?
good. Yeah, I mean, if you're growing up watching Crosby and Griff and Lucas Owston from Oceanside when he comes up.
Oh, that kid surfs so good.
Cannon Carr, you know. The Dane Matson, you know.
It's just endless, yeah.
Cole. Those guys are all in the semis now in
Yeah.
Toledo.
Cole and Cade. I think Cole's
Yeah.
like
Is it
pretty
still
much
going?
sealed the deal. Yeah, I think it's just the semis and finals. Like,
Oh, so they went on hold. They're going to wait and finish.
Conditions
Yeah.
look kind of crappy.
Yeah, I watched
conditions.
Bella Kenworthy's heat last night before I went to
oh
bed.
yeah, she did pretty good. Huh?
I think it was a round before the quarters.
Okay.
It's round of 16, which is a good showing. Another girl just got these little sneaky ones underneath that lined up for her.
She got quarters or something in Narrabeen, I think.
Yeah,
Bella.
I don't think I watched that event, but I know she was pretty high up on the ratings for the on the
Kids are
Challenger Series.
ripping. Yeah, they are. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, like and subscribe. That's what gets us all hyped.
YouTube
Gotta get on
couch
the-
surfing show.
We're revolutionizing the entire surf planet right here. Only took us 14 episodes, and we got two of the gnarliest guys on the whole planet.
Dude,
came on the
Furdog's
couch.
on the beach too. If you
Oh,
want to
is
hear good
Furdog?
stories,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Furdog has a lot of stories
He's
about lowers.
he's the
He'll tell you
Loke
about.
legend.
He's
Maybe he'll walk down here. We could get a
when I go out, I'll
cameo.
tell him to come down. Let me drink a couple more sips of coffee.
will?
So if you
Okay,
get Furdog on here.
He's the legend. Look at there he is. We're gonna get him on camera.
No one spent more time watching this wave than him.
Is that where he always posts up, way down the way?
Yeah. I don't know if he's got an injury or something. I haven't seen him surfing lately.
He's got a good tan, that's for sure. Look at his scene. Are these guys filming me?
Yeah.
I mean, he was surfing here when we were kids. I mean, he was surfing here way before me.
Yeah.
I mean,
He was down here when we had all the boards, your guys' old boards, and he's like, "Oh, I think I remember these ones."
he's all stoked because I rented a house like one street over from the house he grew up on for next summer. I already got it rented, and he's like, "Wait, what street are you on?" He's like, "That's my mom's house."
So he was down here when you guys first started coming down here.
Yeah, he's been surfing here forever.
Who do we got? No.
And he has a lot of great stories about the wave and people.
Yeah, he said he remembered you guys coming down here as kids. Because we were showing him the old boards.
Yep.
Who was like your favorite surfer back then? Who were the posters on Cory's wall when you were a kid?
Well, being a goofy, Aki was my number one, for sure. I think Kelly Slater. Oh, Alana going
Alana, here we
left.
go.
Wow. She doesn't go left often, but when she does, it's usually in Costa Rica.
Oh, Luke. Wing.
Nice. Oh,
throws
see,
a
slide
tip.
out. I meant to change her fins.
Oh, she got sucked over the
I
falls,
wanted to go
too.
from smalls to mediums, and look at Layla.
Oh, Leila,
right here.
yeah.
Here we go. Get it, girl.
Sick.
Was-
Back to back.
She only just started surfing by herself like a few months ago.
That's cool.
So it's so cool for me to watch her get to this point where she's catching waves by herself. And
Uh-huh. Now you
I
got
don't-
all three of them
I
going.
don't push her. I don't touch her. She just goes out and has fun.
Yeah, did you ever, they just naturally, like, eventually wanted to get in the water and surf?
Growing up, the kids, I'll start surfing about 5. Alana was like straight to it and took to it and really wanted to surf. As Luke didn't want to surf, really. His first summer of 5 years old, he would like cry, and I was like, all right, dude, if you don't want to surf, that's fine. But we're going to the beach every day anyway.
Yeah,
like, your sister's older. She's already like 7. She loves to surf. Summertime's perfect in Florida. And,
I think I was scared of the water as a kid too, and then like one summer it just clicked where you're like, dude, I just want to be in the water every day now.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's how it got. So like I think I spent like a month and a half of Luke just building sandcastles on the beach. And one day I looked in and Rad's mom, she's actually from like just a Jersey girl, lived in Florida for a long time, but I see her pushing.
Wardo.
Here we go. Ward story there. Boom!
Boom!
Oh, see, that wasn't his fault. That was the wave was just too mushy for him.
He wanted to go very.
He wanted
Did
that
you
wave
see him
to have
paddle into that thing?
Yeah.
Holy crap!
He knows he's getting filmed. He's a showman.
Oh, for sure.
He's a showman. He's ready to go ham for us right now.
That's what we want.
Yeah. He grew up being filmed, surfing in a Jersey for money. He knows how to, when the lights are on, to show up to the show.
You guys were kind of some of the first like film stars too. Like even if you guys didn't make the tour, you guys. Oh, here we go again.
Boom! Here we go. This wave's got a little more push. Boom! Oh, second.
That first turn was
you
nice.
could tell the wave was backing off where he hit the second time.
Oh, T-Nox.
So always, yeah, T-Nox is a guy I always looked up to too. He just had such form. His forehand cutty was just so good.
Oh yeah, I would try to just memorize that.
Oh, this
one.
Grom's going big. A little too much slide.
They know the couch is live. They want to go huge.
They're going big. They want to get the clip. They want to go back and watch the YouTube replay. of their
See what
clip.
Cory Lopez said about him.
Tell them how hard they're blowing it.
T-Nox looks like he's riding a longer board or something.
Maybe I
Or is it
wasn't
just-
analyzing it that hard. I just appreciate the style and form that he's always had.
He
But
got
yeah, my guy growing up was Aki.
Aki.
Aki was the best, dude. That was when
Can I come
Bill
to
Lum-
Lowers with my 9.6 single fin? You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I think none of us are in any position to tell anyone what to do.
You should ask Wardo that. He might be in a position. But not us.
Well, Ward'll say, sure, go ahead, but I'm going to catch my wave on the outside.
Yeah.
But, like, just watch out for me.
Just watch out for me. Otherwise, you're good. So, Aki, of course.
Aki. Yeah, that was when, like, Filthy Habits, Pump, all those killer movies were being made, and I was watching him surf in the summer, like Blazing Boards, those old school classic legend movies, with Aki doing sick stuff, and I'd get glimpses of him, like, that's my hero, that's my guy.
And then
front
you
side.
ended
That's
up.
why I did the layback, because Aki did laybacks.
Really?
So I wanted to mimic him, everything he did. And then I always appreciated Kelly. When Kelly Slater in Black and White came out, that was a movement-changing movie to watch, like just to see him surf, or like, you know, like inspire him at Lowers when they wake up and it's the morning of the finals and they go into that section.
I love when he's sleeping on the floor, too.
Yeah, and he comes out and he's in just such form, goes on to win the event that morning, quarters, semis, finals, and to watch how good a form and just flow he had at Lowers Rights that day was something to watch. Amazing. And not to mention, he also inspires a pipe. That movie has a backside wave of him at pipe that I think, you don't know if you can find that movie because they ripped off the whole soundtrack, so you can't find that movie anywhere.
Oh, it's like can't be
Oh, no,
put
was
on
that
YouTube.
Was it that movie or was that? No, yeah, it was that one. That was Black and White with his backside, no hand, free fall, never grab, touch the rail.
Oh.
And it doubles up.
Or is
at
that
pipe.
110, 240 or something? I know what wave you're talking.
That
During
wave's
the pipe
mi-
master, he's like.
He
and then
falls
he-
into it, and it's like way low double up under the shelf, like
Yes.
on the shelf where it's so shallow and dangerous.
Yeah.
Like if he fell, we might not have
He
Kelly
might
Slater.
not have Kelly Slater.
Like, and of course it's Kelly Slater. He made it, never touched his rail, and just blown out of that thing over the double.
He's got a
up
yellow
bump.
jersey on, right?
I think so. I don't remember I just remember the wave.
Yeah.
And it was always a wave that you're like, wow. Like to this day, wow.
That was like even guys were like questioning if he charged. Kelly Slater, nice. You think
I don't
that's
know
really
if that's
him?
really
It's debatable. He did
picture and
chime
everything.
in on our Instagram. That would be legendary.
He's pretty on point.
He's pretty on that stuff, huh? He's looking around. You never know.
He might follow me. I posted it earlier.
Oh, no way, yeah. He's like, oh, Cory's on here? Okay.
Hey, Slater, Let's get on the couch.
Come down. He's in
Come down
town.
here.
Come down on your bike.
Come on.
I'll go surf. You can tell people how hard I'm blowing it.
Oh my God, I'd be nervous to talk to Kelly. Probably like, but I'll
Joe
figure it
would know
out.
what to do.
Have you surfed his pool?
I never surfed his pool. No.
No
I haven't,
pool yet.
I haven't got the invite. I've been close a couple times. I've heard. Just always one guy out.
What do you think of pools?
I think they're super fun. I've done Waco twice, and I had a blast, and the kids love it. It's gonna be fun to see the Kelly's new pool that they're putting in. I heard that thing's gonna be even bigger. I heard, here we go.
Wardo.
Ward stories. Boom.
Weave wrap. Oh.
Wow, look at that. Just bringing it back. Oh, waves
I
done.
liked how he went straight in that
We
bomb
really need
turn,
Chris to
but-
get a proper wave that wraps back at him, that's bending at him, so he can go board on it. Like he
What-
said he's 190 right now, right? We need him to
Yeah,
get a.
we
Here
need
go.
some push. Oh,
Luke the dude.
Luke
Last
going
week-
left.
Last we weighed him, he was 67 pounds. So he's had a little growth spurt. He hasn't been weighed all summer, but here we go.
Are you liking how that board's looking?
I think so. He needs a better wave. He's gone Grom on us. Yeah, there you go.
You had
buddy.
that one sick carve. Oh, see, that's how you hurt yourself. You do
Dude.
some little thing like that, and then your fins.
He's not even trying. Yeah, he's being silly, and all of a sudden you're getting stitches.
Wardo again.
Yeah, he said he only had a little bit of time. He's probably got to go back and get
Wardo,
his kid.
dissect this wrap right here.
Right here, just boom, boom, just quick rebound all the way back.
He wanted to go straight vert, but thing just wouldn't let him.
Look at the horizon, so straight on that can. I think Noah has filmed before.
Yeah.
He's
Look at
got-
that setup. That thing's not what Riolo would be filming you guys back in the day.
Yeah, it's probably not a cheap tripod. Oh, T-Nox.
T-Nox. Come on, T-Nox.
I know, right? We need him to get a better wave, too.
Ugh.
The waves aren't cooperating with my boys right now. It's not really making me want to paddle out. to
I
be
know,
honest.
yeah.
I'm like, I could just chill.
Dude, well, we love you on the couch. You could
Noah's
stay
got a
on
big
as long
coffee. I
as
have
you
to get
want.
a refill.
I know. We need our coffee sponsor down here.
Right? Where are we at? Like, that's the next sponsor.
We're-
Coffee sponsor.
Sir Coffee, possibly.
Coffee sponsor. We need Corksicle to sponsor
Corks-
it.
oh, yeah.
I used to work with these guys.
Yeah, are you still going
Still got
or
the
no?
cup. No, you can tell I'm not with them
I
anymore.
think-
because my
yeah,
cup
look
is
at
beat up. They're my friends, though. I love those
Yeah.
guys.
Hey, Corey,
They're
you do a
family.
lot of fishing.
Yeah. I live in Florida currently. Grew up in Florida, and got a boat. We fish. We fish in the backyard. We live on the water. We're pretty thankful for that. Luke gets to catch fish in the backyard as a kid. It's pretty sweet.
Do you do that like stand-up paddle, like fishing stuff, like two-pat?
I've done it with two-pat several times. I don't do it all the time.
What do you
I
do?
just
You go on
like
the
now
back
I'm just so busy with the
canals?
kids. Yeah, the back canals where Pat lives is epic. Like down in Bethune, it's so killer. It's beautiful back there, and there's all these redfish and snook, and it's a killer spot to go fishing. Really great estuary, really alive. But yeah, I do a lot nowadays. I do mostly offshore fishing. I don't backwater fish too much. I just redid my boat. It's like a 2-year project, and I did a lot of the work myself, and it should have been like a 6-month project, but I took 2 years.
What kind of boat?
I got a 36 Palmetto of 2001 that I redid, and so it's killer. It's ready to go. I got when I get home, I got maybe 2 days more work. It's like done. It can go fishing. But I got 2 more things I do want to do.
But boats are just
Always a
just
project, but I need to
constant
recaulk
maintenance?
everything. I got probably 11 hours of ripping caulk out of it. I gotta recaulk all the seams everywhere, the whole boat.
There's no stopping
And
on
that just
boats,
is
right?
tedious work. That work sucks.
How about surfing? You go surf trips on that thing?
I take the boat, to the Caribbean. Sometimes I'll take the boat out. And
Secret zones.
yeah, I'm not gonna say too much about that, but I do surf from my boat.
Boat surfing's always secret.
It's
Even around
Oh,
here.
Joe, remember wait, I saw you out there, right?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. What, out there somewhere?
Wait, was it you? Who'd I see?
Might have been Noah.
No, I was on Garth's boat.
Oh, yeah. Noah was
right.
fishing
I
on
knew.
his.
I saw you in Catalina.
Yeah, in Catalina.
Yeah.
We
That was
just
an
randomly
epic-
were like, hey, we know this guy. You're on Kalohe's boat,
That's right. I took it out. That's the day I asked my wife to marry me.
right? Epic
Right
moment.
after that, I caught 3 yellowtail. I'm
Yes.
a full amateur too. I don't know what I'm doing.
But the fish were all over that day.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was sick.
killer. When the fish are there,
Oh,
they're there. It doesn't matter.
T-Nox.
That was so epic. I remember that. How cool is that? Proposed
Dude.
on the boat out at sea.
Yeah.
It was really cool seeing you out there.
Yeah.
I held my fish up, I think. You
Yeah,
guys-
right then.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
I got somewhere. I got
Yeah,
like
you
a
took
picture.
pictures.
Did I
got
send it to you?
pictures. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
That's
That was
all
cool.
time. It's so cool to have those Catalina out here and stuff. Like you go out there, it's a whole nother world.
Yep. But yeah, at home we do fish. I do a lot of offshore fishing, grouper, snapper. We'll troll for mahi, wahoo. That's kind of our zone. You gotta run pretty far to get tuna where we live. I don't really go
There's
out that far.
a lot of bluefin tuna right now here.
Yeah.
I was on my little boat the other day off the point,
Mhm.
and a bluefin tuna jumped off a mile off the beach.
Wow.
Noah's got a
That's-
little Zodiac thing he's got going. Takes the
That's
grounds
epic.
on
You guys
it.
are so blessed in that way to have like that type of fish right here offshore, during the summer months. That's-
It's crazy though. They weren't here 10 years ago.
They
or
weren't.
Whatever.
It
Like
wasn't
we were
hap-
kids, they weren't here.
Wasn't happening. That's
crazy.
cool. That fishery's that strong that they're coming back. I don't know if it's water temperatures changing, maybe the sea's warming up. I have no idea, but something's changed that
Something,
brought
yeah.
them here, right?
There's a crazy amount of sea life out there. Blue whales, orcas.
Well, we didn't have sharks here when we were kids.
Yeah, there's great whites.
Now there's
jumping.
great whites. Like remember when they first showed up like 5 years ago
Yeah,
and everyone
yeah.
was freaked out and they'd close the beach, and now it's just like normal.
Three,
Like, yeah, we saw 4 sharks jump
yeah.
today. Like,
3 days ago, I'd seen them on Surfline, but 3 days ago I was putting my suit on and I just seen the thing jump and I was like, I never really worried about it until I actually saw the thing. But then dude, no one in the lineup even flinches. They're just like,
everyone got used to it. Everyone's numb to it.
Like no one came in or nothing. And I just paddled out. Like
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's just
But
Cory, you probably have had some shark encounters surfing around the world, or even living in Florida.
yep.
there's Wiley Archibald family.
Any good
He
shark
sanded my
stories?
last board. It's mental.
He must not be able to hear you. No reaction.
No,
He's just out there. He's mad you're down here, Joe.
no, he
It's
loves.
like freaking Newport guys showing
these
up at
guys.
Lowers.
No.
Any good
Wiley's-
shark
Wiley
stories?
loves it.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm sorry. Wasn't ignoring you. But yeah, growing up in Florida, obviously, New Smyrna's notorious shark bite capital of the world. Thankfully, it's small sharks there, and they bite you by mistake. They're not maliciously hunting you. The water in New Smyrna is really brackish. Most of the 90% of the year, I would say that the water there is not clear. So the water is so dirty that the fish just sees the white of your hands or the white of your feet flash in front of them and think it's a bait fish. So they bite. But these are little like spinner sharks, little black tips, whatever, like just whatever.
You haven't had
Just-
any nibble on your leg?
I haven't. I've had friends get bit right next to me. I've had a friend drive. Me and my friend are paddling the spot down Sebastian. There's bigger sharks at Sebastian Inlet.
Oh.
And we were paddling out. My one friend, AJ Fanan, who shaped Cannibal surfboards back in the day. I think Luke might be on the left. I saw him paddling.
Luke. Oh, see? Dad spotted him.
I spotted him. He's behind.
Tell
it.
that camera guy not to miss.
Is he gonna get around? No, he's in the barrel, just pitted. Oh.
Maybe end section.
God.
You made it.
What a battle!
Oh.
He's so pissed right now. I know I'd be pissed.
A lot of
That was
work.
a lot of work for a lot of nothing.
Yeah.
Here we go. This Grom's, he's in a
Dude.
rhythm. I think Alana Lopez disappeared. She's
Where's
known to do
Alana?
that.
Are we missing her?
She came out hot, and then she goes to like La Da World sometimes. So she found a girlfriend to talk to in the lineup.
Oh, yeah.
So she's having social hour right now.
Chatter hour out there. Bing.
But yeah, one time I was paddling out Sebastian Inlet, and the fish are a little bigger there. And it's like right out of the movies. Like we had a fin coming straight at us, and we're paddling out. We're in the middle, like Monster Roll is a sandbar. It's way out at sea, right? It's the outer sandbar where the inlet pushes the sand way out, and it's a really nice left. But I used to surf there a ton as a kid. I was, anyway, I was living on AJ Finan's couch. It's more of my couch surfing days. I did a whole
The
semester
original
at
couch
school from
surfing.
his couch in Melbourne. But anything to surf, right?
I can't. That spot looks sharky.
But yeah, so we have the fin coming straight at us like in the movies, and we're both like like hands up, fin like feet up, and the fin goes down right as it comes to us. And next thing I know, like AJ is like down underwater, like literally like just up and down, like he's bobbing up, bobbing down, like disappearing and then coming
No
back
way.
up. And it's like
The thing was grabbing him?
It's thrashing behind. Oh, look at Leila's coming in.
Yeah, Leila.
Like,
Should we get
keep
a little
going.
report how the conditions are from her?
Yeah, Leila, we need a report. How are the waves?
Here, this will be her first head mic.
Come right behind us.
Come right here.
Oh, you got a pretty rock. Thanks. I needed that.
Here, put this on. You're on the webcast. Can you hear?
Uh-huh.
Say
Okay,
hi.
how was it?
Good.
So we need, Layla, we need an honest surf report. Who's ripping? How do you feel about your session?
It's good.
Well, we need more words than that. You're chatty. You're the one. You talk the most of anyone I know. But you can't be quiet now. Like, be Layla.
You're on camera. Everyone freezes on camera. That's what I do.
Was the water cold?
Not that bad.
She's got her brand new wetsuit on. She's pumped.
Oh, is that her first try in that wetsuit?
It's like she's worn it this summer, but it's
Yeah.
fairly new. It's a month old. It's ready to rock and roll.
We saw you get a good left on the video.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys can see like.
Look at it. We're watching the waves.
We're watching
right
the waves.
here.
We've
There's
been-
Rad.
There's
Oh,
your
there's
friend. Tell us
Rad.
about his wave, Layla. Call it in like the contest. Wait, that's not. You're not even.
Now he's just jumping.
He's jumping, and now what's he about to do, Layla?
He's gonna do a turn.
Boom.
I called it. Oh, he did not land it.
That was incomplete.
Oh, there's that. I forgot her name.
Is that your friend?
Wardo knew it.
Ruby.
Ruby.
Yeah, Ruby.
Ruby.
Goodbye,
She's got the pretty
Ruby
pink board.
Tuesday.
But Layla
Don't be
wants-
missing Luke or Alana out the back.
Where do we got? Who
No,
do we
no,
got?
no.
We got this guy shredding.
Don't know who that is.
See, this is when the filmers mess up. They film the random guys, and
Randos.
and then whoever's
But
up
if they're
there.
ripping,
There
they're
she
going
is
to
right
get the clip.
Look
If they're
at
ripping, they're going to get the clip.
yeah. Was there a clip like you have like one of your most psycho waves where the video guy missed it?
Yeah.
yeah.
Riola. Missed,
Riola, which
I got a
one?
triple spitter at Baja Malibu one time.
No.
It spit 3 times, and I had 3 different barrel sections, and it was so legit. And Riola's like, I saw you, and I just thought you were a kook, and I didn't turn the camera towards you. And then after like this first barrel, and I saw you get spit into the second, I'm like, oh, that's Cory.
And it was
He
already
called you
too
a
late.
kook.
He thought I was a kook, but I get it. My wax was so slippery, I almost fell in the drop, so my feet were slipping, and it was like I was a kook. I just everything I could do to hold on, like grip my board. I just paddled back out after spending some time on the beach, and my board was sitting in a foam. Anyway, it was.
Oh
really
yeah, the
bad.
foam slip.
Oh, there's
Drew
Remy.
Remy, yep. Drew
Oh, is
Todd
that Drew
shot it.
Todd's daughter?
Go,
Yep.
go, Remy.
Drew Todd is one of
Boom!
the
Nice
Go,
snap.
Drew Todd's one of the original editors of 5'5", 19 1/4. Him and Mike made that movie.
Yep, and Drew filmed quite a bit of it as well. Me and him traveled the world.
Yeah.
We went to Raglan together for that trip.
Oh, he filmed all the
Japan.
Raglan
What's
stuff?
We
Raglan?
filmed Raglan. Wait, did you go to Raglan with me? I don't remember. Yeah, I know I was in Japan with him. That interview
Yeah, I
with
think
me
you
is in
did,
Japan
yeah.
in like this little weird room,
Yeah, the interview.
and that's in Japan.
I saw that raw footage. Should we do clip of the week with Cory?
Sure.
Clip of the week. Who's ripping on clip of the week? Someone I'm sure that rips. We got some
It's
Groms.
kinda
There's like
ripping.
Brody Grom. What's the other
Brody
Groms?
Grom.
Let's wait for this.
Okay,
for
after
the set.
Wardo.
Ward stories. Let's make a
Ward's-
story right here with Ward.
Come on,
Just-
Wardo. Float. Oh,
I don't know how old he is. He's a
little
little
rock
younger
and
than me.
roll.
Look at these Groms.
I don't understand how everyone just like kicks out. If I was them, I would have stayed on the wave.
Oh, look at that chaos.
They
Well-
just don't care.
Yeah, you like to ride
Well-
the whole wave, huh? Bodie Bojangles.
Well, Layla, they're looking for a wave with more lip. As you're just
I'm
you're
looking
just
for
learning
a
to
wave.
rip. Yeah, you're looking
That's
for any
all
wave
I'm
to
looking
catch.
for.
Sea wave, ride wave, right? That's what Dad
Exactly.
says.
Yep, she's still working on paddling, pop up, positioning. Just
No, I know how to paddle.
I know, but you're still.
My arms just are really sore right now.
Okay. Clip of the week. This segment is sponsored by our boys at Yucca Fins. Use the code COUCH20. You get 20% off those sick Yucca Fins at yuccafins.com. Made for people who love the ocean, and this guy's a guru of fins. Wedge guys know what they're doing. You guys want some fins? The Groms want some fins? I think we could line it up.
Maybe
You guys need
they-
swim fins at home or something?
I mean, I know they grew out of the ones that they snorkel in.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
We don't
Keep them
have
on the
those
boat,
anymore.
whatever.
On the boat.
They don't fit us.
Okay, we're gonna
Yeah, you
line.
got
We're gonna
ones.
get.
We
We're
need
gonna
new
line you
ones.
up. Starkey will hook you up.
It's snorkel season when we get
Yeah.
home.
But he he makes all different kinds. It's not just one kind, there's soft kind, stiff kind, different lengths,
Yeah.
like different board shapes
Yeah,
and stuff.
but you can use them like for anything. They don't
Yeah.
have to be just for body surfing.
No, snorkeling.
It's cool. The pads, he could really refine the size of your foot.
Yeah.
With he'll use 4 mil or 3 mil, whatever
Yeah.
sizes you up.
He takes the wetsuit
Wow.
stuff and glues it on there so you don't chafe your feet.
Does he have like a spot that he really like? What's his number one surf shop in Newport? He probably got some
Dude,
spot there.
literally every junior guard kid, lifeguard kid
Has
in
these.
Newport, Huntington has
He's like
those.
so comfortable.
Like if you're the kid in Newport without those, like you got the Churchills or something, you're just like you're all
You're not the
bummed.
guy.
All your
Like
friends.
these are so soft. Dude, I've felt the
Yeah.
old Churchills. I remember.
No, I know he makes them like.
These are so nice.
Okay, Corey
Layla,
Lopez.
could you
Corey
use those
Lopez
without
needs.
getting blisters?
Hold up.
You could
I'm
keep.
putting my board down so I don't have to
You
hold
could
it.
have them on your boat, snorkel.
Those are
whatever.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't get whatever it's called.
They have super
got-
cool colorways
yeah, they got
too. Like
so
look at the one
many
by your
different
foot,
colors.
Very gnarly.
Yeah.
Look at this, Layla.
Yeah, look at that color.
Yeah,
What? See?
That's
The
cool.
Groms love the
Layla,
colors.
you're a little influencer. You could influence.
Yes,
me.
hawk those things. 20% off. Okay.
Okay, here's
She's
the
the
first
best.
clip of the week.
Clearly, so this week's theme is novelty waves since Cory invented that stuff on the knee-high Gulf
It's Ben
Coast.
Gravy. Who we got here?
Here's Ben Gravy. They made this truck
Oh my
with the
goodness,
thing to
these
push
guys
the
are animals.
wave. So yeah, you tell us. The audience is gonna pick
Yeah, they got
two.
the snorkel on the truck. So they got the snorkel there so they don't flood the motor.
Uh-huh.
Or are they like Australia or something?
Maybe.
Those,
That's
you
where
see a lot
everyone
of
has those snorkels in Australia.
Yeah, in South Africa.
Okay, there's novelty wave number one.
Here's number 2.
The Zambezi
Oh.
River. Dylan Graves just
That's
acid
gnarly.
drop
How was
on
that
that.
takeoff? I mean, obviously this.
Yeah.
I'm liking this so far over the Ben Gravy one. It was really innovative what they did, but that was. You look how gnarly he's got a life jacket and a helmet on.
Yeah.
Like there's consequences when you fall,
For sure.
Yeah.
It's probably alligators downstream too.
dude. Like the river the other day at
Crocodiles.
Waimea when Mason was there.
Oh yeah.
I was there watching it live. I
he
thought
said he
someone was
almost
gonna die.
drowned or
Yeah,
something.
no, I knew it. It was so gnarly.
Yeah, no, he said he
Because
had
this-
like a heavy experience.
Well, one,
like,
they said it was like one of the heaviest flows out. Like the flow out was just so big and so gnarly. So you had all that current, and there was a 12-foot swell. Like
Yeah.
the bay was 12 to 15 feet.
Yeah.
So when that current was going out,
And then you get sucked out
Sure.
the 12-foot Waimea.
just shore break, death.
Oh my
Like
god.
it was gnarly. Like you saw the smart guys had life jackets on and inflatable devices on.
Yeah, Mason just had trunks. He said
Just
it
had
was
trunks.
gnarly. Yeah.
He needed his life-saving equipment. Like
Yeah. He needed his Eddie equipment. Okay. Third one. This is like a river canal in England, I think.
What the-
tidal bore
Tidal bore, yeah.
in this little narrow thing.
And the thing just kind of goes forever down this canal.
That'd be fun. It just keeps wedging back on
That
itself.
would be
with the-
so fun.
right, Layla. You can.
Yeah,
do
Layla,
that.
you can vote too. You tell us what you think is. And the audience is voting right now. There's a poll up.
Okay. I'm not gonna influence the audience too much. We'll let them vote. I know my favorite.
Now I want to
Okay,
know your
what's
favorite.
mine?
I kind of already said it now.
You kind of said it.
Mine was D Graves. I
I
felt
guess
like
mine would be that one too, because it had some real
it,
power.
it was a real wave. It was, dude. His takeoff was legit. Took talent. Like,
Yeah. This
not-
is just hilarious ridiculousness.
like
With
he
a
did a
cycle
gnarly.
aerobic.
Yeah. Here it is again. Yeah, I know. This is very innovative. They're
That's very-
taking weird waves to another level. Novelty.
I mean, 5 crafts.
Dude, what if you fall? The truck could
But
run
that-
you over.
that
That
takeoff.
one.
The guys in the boat had to have skill to position that boat to there. Like the whole procedure to setting that whole thing up.
A lot had to come together right
A lot
there.
had to
for
come
sure.
together, and I don't know if there was miscues where they didn't get that done, where they had multiple attempts, but you could have spent hours trying to get that one clip, right?
Yeah, the beginning of that clip, they're like going backwards for a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the boat's
Yeah.
got a
Yeah.
position to get him to do a perfect jump in, like
That was a skilled boat driver.
skilled boat driver, talented surfer, straight on gnarly wave of consequence with the life jacket, helmet on because there's rocks behind him when you fall. You don't just fall. You're in
Oh,
a
now you're
river.
sucked down the
You're in a
rapids.
river, a proper rapid river, like you.
And they're in Zambezi, so I think there's some animal life there too.
A hippo comes after. You get pulled into the little estuary and
Oh,
then
there's
there's a hippo.
Zoe.
Which one did
Oh,
you
yeah.
like?
I
What
like
wave?
The same one.
The same
my
one as your dad? Okay. We're all
Smart.
going to Zambezi River. Oh,
Luke
this
did-
Luke?
Oh,
Oh, out.
sometimes he forgets he can go right. This is the Grom just walked by.
You told him to go
That would
left
be
when he went out there.
I did, but I said go take whatever comes your way.
Okay, results are in.
Results are in.
We have Dylan Graves with a commanding 84%.
Okay,
There we go.
that one took the
Ben
cake.
Gravy with 15%, and
Big waves rule.
no votes for Harry. Sorry.
No
Harry.
votes for Harry
None.
going down the title board?
You know, he doesn't have quite the following.
What's the weirdest wave you surf? I mean, besides knee-high Gulf Coast segment.
My whole life in the Gulf is weird.
Clear of the week!
Yeah, what do you think the most odd, weird wave you've ever got to surf?
I've never chased waves like that those guys do. Like, I'm trying to think if I've got any
Have
other
you surfed a
novelty
river
waves.
type, one of those river things?
I mean, I've surfed in the Munich airport before, one of those Shane Beshin like flow waves.
Oh yeah.
I've done that.
Oh, there's that girl Rita.
Ruby.
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 Yeah, yeah.
Oh, look, nice snap, huh, Layla?
She's way better than me.
You never know. One day you guys will you'll catch up.
Yeah, just gotta surf and have fun, Layla.
It's all about having
That's
fun.
a fun wetsuit. Fun board.
Right? You like the pink board. This guy's going.
Ooh.
Boom.
I like my shape of my board.
Hard Johnny boy kick out right there.
Ooh, the sun came out. I wouldn't have
I
minded
know.
if it stayed overcast.
I know, yeah.
I wonder if my kids even
we
put
got
sunscreen
we got
on. You got sunscreen on.
You got
Layla.
sunscreen on, yeah.
Hopefully Luke did. He's white.
You want sunscreen? Do you need sunscreen?
River better come put some sunscreen on.
I don't
How
think
long we
River's
been
put
No way
any
going?
River
on.
has sunscreen on.
We've
River
been
did
going
not put any on. Everyone else did except River.
around 2 hours.
Oh, we've already been going 2 hours.
Well,
Didn't that go by
Why?
fast?
I know. It's because I normally drink my coffee faster than that, but we've been talking so much.
Yeah. It goes by so quick. I always trip.
Well, you
Mom
can wrap
drinks
it up
her
whenever you
coffee
want.
slow.
Well, let's get, Wardo's going to get a couple more.
Yeah,
Unless
maybe
you
we
want to
can-
go surf. Do you
No,
want to
I
surf
don't-
at all?
No, it doesn't. I'm watching the waves Ward and Taylor Knox are getting, so those are the waves
You're
I would
not
be
getting motivated?
I'm not motivated. I don't surf as much as I used to as a kid.
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna paddle out, it's gonna be good. This isn't.
There we go, Wardo going left.
There's Wardo.
Is it going to double up for him?
See,
Come
like,
on.
I'm seeing Ward in this wave. It's not making me want to paddle
Yeah.
out.
Swoop.
Oh.
Slide. Oh,
Oh,
T-Nox.
Hammond, of course, dude. See
T-Nox
your
went
buddy
right
up.
and hammered, dude. He looked like he got a good wave. He kicked out all
Two
like,
old school
little
just hammers
stoked.
getting together. Like, let's split the peak.
I know. You're like, okay, Taylor Knox and Chris Ward are paddling for this thing. I think I won't try to get this one.
Yeah, you're gonna just wait for the next one.
What about big deep water waves? Did you ever have an instinct to try to get after that? Like
I did it. So when I was like 16, I was living in Hawaii, at a friend's house on the Kook Motor Track Road, and again living on a couch as usual.
Cory's the original couch surfer. Look at the Groms are frothing on the show.
And
I know everyone wants to be in it. That's all I
we
was
got
hearing.
Little Tegan, Ruby, I don't know the
Really?
other girl's name.
Yeah, Tegan and like
But
one
so
other
our-
girl was like, I want to be on it.
All right, the Groms want to be on this show. Okay.
But so our backyard was Phantoms. So
Mhm.
back then I had a 9.3, and me and my buddy Tom Mason, who were living together, and my other friend Steve Monks. Monk wouldn't paddle out there, but he was a cook at D'Amico's back
Who's
in
Monk?
the day.
Oh, D'Amico's, yeah, I
where Ted's
remember
Bakery
that.
is now.
Uh-huh.
He was a cook there.
Oh, that one dude.
I know he was going to school there. Our other roommate was a cook. I forget his
Dad.
name. What a bummer.
Did he steal some free pizzas for you guys
He
and stuff?
became- No, we could. Yeah, no. I'd order though, but he'd make my food so much bigger, my plates, because he knew how much I ate.
Yeah.
So it'd be like just for Cory, and like I'd get the biggest plate always every time.
Did you eat it all?
But so I surfed a lot of Phantoms back in the day. That year that I was living there, and that was before life jackets, and I was kind of like, the deep water thing wasn't my favorite thing. I had a couple bad wipeouts out there, and it's a little scary, especially back then. No jet skis, no life jackets.
Oh my God.
It was
so
kind of radical, and
gnarly.
that wave's way out. We'd be like
Way
pretty much
out
by
there.
ourselves out there. Look at
The Groms are going crazy behind us.
Groms are stoked.
You guys are live on the show. Yee!
Look at this little guy.
The
You know, he's a
Groms,
little ripper in the
He went out
making.
surfing. I'm like, damn.
Of course he did.
Groms are frothing.
He's wet. He just got dry.
Yeah, I can't, dude. That's so scary back then with no jet
Yeah.
skis and
So then
nothing.
like I went to like Tahiti not too long after that, and I was like, oh, big wave, like just barrels, like pipe, like I like that.
Yeah.
I'd rather bounce off the bottom.
Then
like-
then go down forever.
Yeah,
and
go
never
down
come
forever,
up.
and like, yeah, like I was like so I did have a little fear. I was scared of the deep water. You know, no life jackets back then, kind of like freaked me out. And then I did like a little bit of Waimea that same year. I think I was 16.
Yeah.
Did some Waimea, but mostly just behind the house because we could walk across the street. I didn't have a car, and we
like
had to
the-
hitchhike down to Waimea.
Who's that?
I don't know this guy.
Do you have a 9.6 in your quiver now still or no?
I do not. No.
Wardo.
Oh, Wardo.
Boom. Here we go. Come on, wave. Oh. Form is
Power
there.
carve.
Form is there.
Pump, pump, pump.
Big boy still got moves.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, guys. It's
He's
you know.
he's still agile. It's
Dude,
like,
I've seen
look
him all
at
week.
him.
Like, he's not getting good surf right now. He's just getting average waves. But all week, I've seen him on a couple waves that were legit, and he's laying hammers down, still punting airs.
For sure. He's still world class. Both you guys are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Some guy yesterday's like, dude, Wardo was ripping yesterday. And then, of course, the show turns on and it's onshore lowers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, remember you were trying to do it yesterday
Yeah.
originally, but then Chris wouldn't call you back.
Chris was like, Friday.
He said he's busy. He probably had kids stuff going on.
Yeah.
And then he probably surfed out here all
And then
day.
he surfed out here all afternoon, just ripping.
In the afternoon late. Is that what happened?
So.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I
that's
saw
what the
him
guys
yesterday.
were
He probably
saying.
couldn't do the morning.
Couldn't do the morning show.
Yeah, he's got his little buddy. He's got a lot of responsibility
Yeah.
for.
He has a
That's-
kid?
Yeah.
Chris has multiple children.
I did not know that.
He's a daddy.
Yeah. He's got a daughter that rips.
Really?
She's like a lady now.
Yep,
How old
Malia.
is she?
She's
Malia
probably
Ward,
like
I don't know,
20,
she's in her 20s, yeah.
20 something.
Dang.
She's in Indo right now.
How is
Layla,
it
having
just
fun,
now that I'm
living the-
learning that Wardo
living the
has a
influencer
kid?
life.
Oh,
Here, Luke the dude on the left.
Lukey.
Come on,
Oh,
Layla, let's hear what you
sick
got.
route.
Narrate.
Go, go.
Oh, you're getting a job on the WSL for sure, Layla. That
I
kind
know,
of
right?
commentary.
I'm so good.
Yep.
Little insider.
Joel better watch out.
Oh,
Luke's
Groms
coming
are coming.
Everyone's coming
Okay.
in right now.
What-
What about the Groms clips?
Oh yeah, we got.
Alana hasn't caught a wave in forever. She's
Well,
famous for
when they
this.
come in, we'll have them
We can
because
they locked them down.
we put together a couple clips of Alana and Luke from their Instagram and
Oh,
stuff.
nice. Oh, I should have gave you some from recent. Maybe
Some recent clips.
a couple of hammers on this last couple swells.
Oh really? I bet.
You did good in Mexico.
I'm their filmer.
Oh yeah.
Dad,
You know all the
Like
good
footage
clips.
from me.
Are you editing that stuff or
I'm the
what?
worst editor. I use iMovie. I don't know how to edit.
Yeah, but you
Is it
just
on your
slap them
phone? You can
together.
airdrop it to me. I'll put it on.
I don't have any of the waves on
Uh,
my phone.
bummer.
It's all on a hard drive in the house.
He had that sick backside.
I might have one. Oh, my phone says hot temperature.
Oh yeah, good. Dude, see, we're getting hot.
It's not working.
We got to figure out our shade
Yeah,
situation
we
on
haven't
this
figured
thing
that out
because
yet.
we started this thing in the winter and it was like, oh, you didn't need anything, but
Now
now the sun's out.
there's a breeze today though. But
Wait.
yeah, I should have put sunscreen on.
So what about Andy and Bruce? You were so close with Andy, like that was
Yeah.
one of your best friends. When did you guys first meet and start surfing together?
We met. I was 13. It was the U.S. Championships at Diamond Head. Is when I met
Diamond
Andy.
Head?
And I had long dyed black hair. And
Oh my gosh, that hair was
Andy
so
tells the
bad.
story better because I don't remember the day we met, but he remembers. Like, I saw your long dyed black hair. I thought you were such a punk. Luke, the dude's in.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's get
Luke
a
the
let's get
dude.
a update from
Slide
him.
over, Luke,
Okay.
Layla. Luke, give him.
We're
Luke,
gonna
the-
switch
the
off.
headgear.
All the kids will get a chance.
Just put it down to sand right there, Luke. You're good. Oh, he doesn't want to get his board, Sandy.
Look at him. He's a pro. Is he gonna wrap the leash around the back or no?
No, that's how he holds his leash. How I hold my leash.
Yeah.
That's Lopez style.
Lopez style.
His board looked good with the new medium mayhem fins in there.
Oh, are those the new ones?
They're not the new. Matt
Not
does
the
have a
new.
new set of fins
Yeah.
dropping. They just dropped on Futures. They look really sick, and then he said they'll be out on FCS soon, like in
Okay.
a month or two. But Matt did design a brand new fin. It's got a little fleck, but those are his originals in the medium that Luke
Put
rode.
this on. Is this your first webcast, Luke? Or you've been on a bunch already.
First one.
All right. Luke Lopez on his first live webcast. What are we gonna do? We got some clips of Luke.
Yeah, how was it out there? Let's get a little
Oh yeah,
update.
update.
Yeah, it was super fun. Kind of slow in the beginning, but it was fun.
You had a couple attempts early, like went big, like that the one Larry you tried. You went a little above it, a little too high, but that thing
Yeah.
would have been mental.
Yeah, I kept falling a lot.
Yeah, but you had a couple nice moves. Wardo got to talk about one of your carves.
Oh yeah,
he
that was
liked.
cool. You did
Yeah.
a nice carve snap combo.
Yeah.
How's the
How-
crowd vibe?
It's pretty crowded.
Because we're not turning around. We haven't really been looking at that.
Yeah,
We're
we're-
just watching
we're looking at the screen.
We're talking to each other.
Yeah. One guy got yelled at.
No way. Who yelled at him?
I don't know. It's some guy in a blue helmet.
So the guy in the blue helmet got yelled at, or was he yelling at someone else?
He's yelling at somebody else.
Okay.
Anyone you know or no?
He was yelling at us before.
He was yelling at us earlier too.
I think his stuff is piled right there with
Yeah.
your guys's.
Yeah.
Oh, he bailed? Okay.
He's a friendly chap.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's probably very unique.
Okay.
So wait, so what else? Anything like, so that was exciting, right? It's
Yeah.
always exciting when someone gets yelled at in the light
Yeah.
out.
Oh.
But no slaps, nothing like that.
Yeah. No slaps.
Okay.
Your dad told us guys would get yelled at all the time back here in the day and dunked.
On
Yeah.
a swell, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Some Luke clips.
Oh,
Costa Rica.
yep. Luke's secret spot in Costa Rica.
We didn't get you the video credit. Sorry.
This is Cory Lopez filming.
Oh, just baking it. 95 degrees, Costa Rica.
Yeah, that
putting
was the
work
hottest
in.
trip
This is our little
ever.
secret spot right here. I like this spot.
Looks so
Ooh.
fun. It's perfect for Luke.
Oh, little lariat
Whoa.
there, Luke the dude.
Luke the dude, where'd that name come from?
Oh, there you go. It's Akai Beach Park, Luke.
Yeah.
Home, that's our home break. Home break.
Ponce?
Ponce Inlet.
Good wedging, huh?
Yeah, this is, like I said, the kids, Luke, I'd say 90% of his life has been on rights. So it's got very little. Oh, how's this
Whoa,
day? Luke?
where's
What
that?
hurricane was that?
That was Ian. Remember, Dad?
Yeah.
Ian.
Everywhere's flooded. We barely could get out of town. The roads were so flooded, you had to like zigzag to get out of town. And that was up north, Jacksonville area. Just death shore break that morning.
How's it like you guys are full storm chasers over there on the swell hits? Yeah, you're just
You gotta
driving
be.
all around looking
Yeah.
for the wave.
Yeah. It's like, it's a bummer hurricane.
Mini lopes, ribs, Gorkin. Yeah,
Yeah.
Gorkin.
Gorkin living the good life ever since COVID. He's been down in Nicaragua.
We should go
I
there.
think he got stuck there. I know. I called him 2 or 3 months ago, asking him about how the waves were at his house, where he
Yeah.
lives now, and
He's
he
got
told
a
me to
little-
wait a little bit. The sandbar's gonna get better as the season goes, and then we're gonna go later. We
Oh,
got
Alana.
Let's see it.
Oh, big old hack layback. Yeah.
Good start. Can she finish? No finish.
That's her go-to
4
move,
points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Way
sick.
back snap.
Layback snap.
What about Luke's carved snap? Do you know where that one is, Noah? The one Wardo we saw?
Live today.
No, it's so deep
We
in
just
the
got
replay.
Luke's clips. We have plenty of Luke. He's
That's
overrated.
so weird. What about your board? You like how's that new board feeling?
Yeah, it felt good.
Was it the driver 3.0 or
Yeah.
or
Driver
sub-driver?
3.0.
Was it sub-driver 3.0 or driver?
No, driver.
Oh, Grom with a big hack. So Matt, Luke, what happened last night? Being that your dad's like super close to Matt Borles, grew up with him, lives on his couch forever. You get the privilege of going to Matt's office,
Oh my gosh.
sitting down in there with the Lost Surfboards creator,
Yeah.
and
I got-
ordering boards with him right there.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Yeah, that was really fun. I got 4 new boards.
No way. What kind of boards?
A fish. The round nose fish.
Of
You
course.
got a 96
Gotta have
round nose
that.
fish. What did we take it to? A 4.6?
I think it was either a 4.5 or a 4.
I think we argue a 4.6 now. Your old one was a 4.5, and now we're going to a 4.6.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt.
What's up, bud?
How you doing?
Awesome. You surf yet?
Nope. Just couching it today.
We're couch surfing.
Couch.
We're couch surfing.
But Luke just went through a major growth spurt, so he's outgrown all his boards.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Luke, who's
Got it.
your top 3 favorite surfers?
Griffin.
is that number one? You're starting number
yeah.
one? Okay.
Number 1, Griffin. And then number 2, John. And then number 3, Ian Crane.
Yeah.
Whoa, yeah,
Crane
Crane.
dog, you're a legend, Luke. Way to get your best.
Have you guys
friend in
have you
there.
been on some surf trips with Crane? Both of you guys together?
We've surfed with Crane quite a bit.
We went
Uh-huh.
to Indo with him.
Yeah, that's right.
Or you guys in the
Gosh, that's a
same
space
same
cadet.
island, villa
We
somewhere?
we partied together the whole time for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It was a great time.
Well, a lot of people say like
Luke and Ian get along well.
a lot of
Good
people make
vibes.
the Crane Cory comparison all the time.
Crane's one of my favorites for sure.
Yeah.
The modern goofy foots. You got Crane, you
Parker.
got Callahan, Parker Coffin, Yago. Right? Are those the best
Yeah.
4? Is there more that I'm missing, Joe?
I mean, there's Medina and Italo and all these guys too, but they're
Yeah.
not as they don't
They're not
have
my
that
guys.
style.
And I appreciate their surfing. They're
Yeah.
amazing.
But those are guys are a little more. They have a little more Cory
I bet
Cory
Wardo's-
Lopez
yeah,
influence.
right here.
Wardo on the
Wardo.
set.
This is the one he's been waiting
Come
for.
on.
Come on.
Woof.
Starting off good. Boom. Straight up.
There we go.
12 o'clock. Oh, Someone is kicking to
Get out of the way.
They're like, I got 190 coming at me. I better watch out. This guy, look, almost got.
Oh my! Oh no, the board. The board's going
so
in.
I'm taking it. Ward's coming in now. He's gonna swim in.
Yeah.
That was his wave in. He's got child duties coming up.
Exact-
He's gotta go pick up his boy.
Oh, the board's going to the rocks.
Let's see.
CJ, that's his Grom.
CJ,
name.
yeah.
He's gonna have to go pick up CJ.
He takes CJ serving. He's been a good dad to CJ,
Yeah,
taking him
Ward's getting
everywhere.
wrecked. Ward's a legend. He's got an autistic son that's
Yeah.
just super happy, and Ward is a legend of a dad for doing that job. It's awesome with him.
Yeah. Yeah, he takes him everywhere. I see him down at the board riders contest with him together. Oh, do you guys have the board ride? Do you do the board riders thing in Florida?
Luke has done quite a few. Oh, we got Lucas Owston about to paddle out.
Oh yeah,
We're
this
about to-
kid's a
Yes.
hammer.
One of the best up-and-coming surfers in California right now.
No, I've been super impressed with him.
Maybe we can get a couple words from him.
Yeah, you know him? I don't know him.
I know him really well. I
course,
took
O'Neal.
him to El Salvador when he was a baby.
No
Did
way.
you really?
With
He was a
O'Neal
baby.
trip?
He was your age, I think.
You didn't even tell
He
me.
was 12.
Yeah,
Me and his dad.
I've been tripping on how good he surfs out here this
All right,
summer.
Luke. Lucas, you want to come on the show for a minute?
It's going from Luke to Lucas. Okay.
All right, Luke. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, Luke. Luke the dude. We got Lucas Owston. Cory says
Ooh.
you're one of the gnarliest.
Luke-
I was
Lucas, how
agreeing
old-
with him.
Yeah, I will for sure. One of the top up-and-coming Southern California, all of California,
Oh, thanks, boys.
or the
Yeah.
whole United States. Grom's coming up. How old are you now?
I'm 17.
17. So he's working his way out of Gromhood. I don't know when that happens. I think when you're my age, you just call everyone a Grom. It's younger.
Yeah, no, me too.
I'm like calling.
If they're not
30-year-olds
older than
Grom.
me, they're just Groms.
Like, he's a grown man, but he's still Grom. Like, sorry, Evan Geiselman.
What's
Aw.
Lucas's next plan? I heard you're going to college. Is that true?
Yeah, my dad wants me to for sure.
Smart.
Yeah,
That's a
my
smart
dad's all
choice.
psyched on me going to college. But
Surfing is a hard job to have. It's like 0.02% get it.
for sure.
What
but-
college are you gonna go to? What's the plan?
Nah, I don't know yet.
You don't know
I
yet.
don't
Still
really know.
deciding. Okay.
Still deciding, yeah, for sure.
Well, I don't know. You're
She must
surfing.
be smart. Your
that-
dad's really smart, from my understanding of what he does.
Yeah, totally. My dad's
So-
a legend.
Yeah.
But well, the waves are firing today.
Yeah, you second.
Whoa.
Whoa, that was a slam.
Woof.
All right, so Lucas, how old are you when I took you to El Salvador? You like same age as Luke? Were you 12?
Yeah, I was like 12.
Yeah, same age as my son.
So sick.
You're laying rails on that trip.
That was
so
my
fun.
first surf trip ever.
Yeah.
Really?
So sick.
Sick, yeah, with Lopi.
Yep.
Wow,
And we had a
Court-
killer house, like the Marshall's house right there, right?
Yeah.
Was it at the wave that have the CT or a different wave?
We're like a mile from there. There's another little mini point just up from there, and the Marshalls have a house right on it, and we rented their house. And me and a bunch of little O'Neal Groms went and shredded.
I want to go there. Looks like there's so many fun like right points.
Yeah, I heard it's real crowded now. That was we were there when it was just starting to get safe in that country. It used to be kind of nuts,
But yeah,
El
it's
Salvador,
a full
and it's
civil
become.
war.
Their government has done a great job of cleaning that place up and making it full legit. So now you see it as it is today, really crowded and really. The
Yeah.
world tour is going there.
They promote surfing.
They've
down
done
there.
well though. You know, cheers to them and making that place safe. But Lucas,
Yeah,
what are you riding?
I'm riding a 5'8.5" driver 3.0
what's-
by Matt Biolis.
Did you just
Don't-
got on man?
Don't pull a Wardo and melt your wax right now. Right?
Yeah, look at
Oh yeah. Oh my
Wardo
god.
did that too.
I need to flip my board over.
Yeah, you put
Let's
the
see
nose
that
up by
thing.
your head, like.
Let's look at it. Oh, let's get it in the frame right here.
Oh, it's got the O'Neal logo on it. That makes it better.
Oh, look, it looks like a Cory board.
The
You
Matt
just
Biolis.
get to have your board look like Cory's.
Wow, psych. This thing's magic. So I'm psyching.
Did you just got on Matt's boards, right? Or
Yeah,
not
I
too
just
long
got
ago?
on it like maybe 4 months ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
sick.
And you're
super
looking
new.
sharp.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks,
I've
brother.
been watching you all the whole lead up to the U.S. Championships here at Lowers. You were out every day and just laying
Thanks.
hammers down.
You
Yeah,
got
I'm
the,
working
You got
hard
the
right now.
sick forehand carve.
Big old carbs.
Have you
He's
seen the
always had
couch
that.
show?
What's
Have
up?
you seen this couch show before?
Oh heck yeah! I follow
Oh,
your guys'
what?
Instagram.
Yes, okay.
Dude, and like and subscribe on YouTube.
Of
too.
course.
Bro. Yeah.
Let's
Oh, I
like
need
it.
to do that.
You can't be
That's
a
what we
supporter if you're not a
need.
supporter.
Dude, how do you feel when we had Luke Rinaldo on and he said you're his ultimate rival?
I saw
Did you-
that.
Yeah, any response?
Hey, Louis the man. You know what's up. Him and I go way back.
Who are the Groms you challenge here? So are you? So what are you competing in now? You just did the primes. So you do the primes.
Yeah.
And what else are you doing? The QS series this year?
Yeah, so that was my last year of U.S. champs and, the amateur stuff. So My main focus is like the pro juniors.
Yep.
And then obviously there'll be the QS events that'll be attached to those events. So
Yep.
focusing really hard on the pro juniors. And
So
then
how many pro juniors will you do? I know that I don't know that much about that tour. My kids don't do them, so I don't look it up. Where will you be going to do the junior events?
The junior events are in Florida. They have one in Barbados, and then Pismo. So I think there's 3 events a season.
Yep.
And then at the end of the year, I think it's top 2 for World Juniors.
So the top 2 will go to Australia for the World Juniors. Is that where they do it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
top
Australia
2.
or
That's a
Seaside?
tough cut.
Because
Yeah,
did they
totally.
do it in America last year?
Yeah, they did at Seaside.
Okay.
It was pumping Seaside too.
Yeah, the waves are fire.
Huh? Oh, Taylor Knox.
T Knox. I think this is. Let's go. This is gonna be his best wave. Come on,
T
Floater.
Knox.
Float it.
Huge
Get around that.
floater.
Coming around. Coming around.
Whoa.
Oh, he needs
There
a
he
7.5. Let's see if he can get it. I put the pressure. I put the pressure on him, and he didn't get it done.
Oh, how's this set?
Foam climb. Those are the riskiest
Ward,
maneuvers
check,
in surfing.
check this out right here. You can just check it out here.
Oh, is Wardo gonna watch?
He's gonna watch his wave from this camera.
We can get him on here to watch.
Instant
he wants to bail.
replay. Float.
Ward's got to go to work.
Why don't we shut down the show with
Whoa.
Wardo? Can we end the show with a Wardo cameo? Wardo Cory? We've already been going like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, we got to
Yeah,
cut it at
that's
some
good.
time.
Yeah. Cory's getting
families.
sunburnt.
We're getting sun. We're having sunscreen on.
Okay. We'll get Wardo. Wardo,
Wardo,
come
say
back
bye.
for 2 seconds. We're going to end the show.
All right, Lucas. Hand over.
Okay,
Luke.
Lucas.
All right,
Wardo's
boys.
moving in.
Over Wardo.
Wardo's coming through. Yes. Okay, we're going to end the show.
All right,
We're going to
Lucas,
end the
have
show
fun,
with
buddy.
you. Okay, Couch Potatoes. That was the sickest chorus show ever. We had Chris and Cory Lopez, the most dynamic duo ever in surfing, in my opinion. Just had these guys' sections on rewind as I was
Bummer,
a
the waves
kid.
are a little better. You had a couple sections, but not many opportunities.
Yeah, just the wind. West wind.
Had a
was
little
really
bob,
bad.
and the waves aren't really bending tonight.
Yeah,
They're kind of like out to sea.
Yeah, it wasn't that good.
It was like a moment here and a moment there, but never like a full put together.
After surfing like the best it gets, like yesterday.
I heard
it's kinda hard
yesterday
to-
you were ripping.
Kind of hard to surf that stuff. out there.
Okay, thank you, Couch Potatoes. Thank you, Chris Ward and Cory Lopez.
Thanks, Joe.
My 2
Yep, Joe,
favorite
thanks for
surfers
having
of
us.
all
Wardo,
time.
stoked
Thanks to
to
our
sit here with ya.
sponsors, Yucca Fin Company, rubber
Yuccas.
code Couch20, yuccafins.com.
All the
Those are
links
the
are
sickest
in
fins.
All the links are in the description. So if you're watching this later, just click there.
Links in the
Get your
description.
fins.
Slater didn't show up. Go figure.
Sickest fins ever. Yeah, Wardo's out. Look, he's bailing
Wardo's
right now.
out.
Wardo's
Child
gone.
duties.
And our other sponsor, Kook of the Day. Follow them, Kook of the Day OG on Instagram. We're all kooks in our own way. Even Cory said he started out as a kook, but he is
For sure.
definitely not one
I was a
anymore.
Gulf Coast kook. One of the biggest kooks of all.
Kooks, all of them. Yes.
We rule. I love my Gulf Coast people.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. You can rouse me, all that stuff. I love reading all those comments. Thank you, Cory. Thank you,
Yep,
Yucca.
thanks, Joe.
Thank you, Kook of the Day. Thank you, Omar and Noah, especially Omar and Noah, of course. Omar puts this whole thing
You guys are
together.
legends. Bringing all this gear down.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
All right. See you in a couple weeks maybe.
Couple weeks, maybe. We got real work to do.
Yep. Big lift.
The big fanner. He's feeling the jitters. Pocahontas. Shia LaBeouf. Easy butterballs. Good night, Irene.